you're playing the state runner-up from last year, and they've played a really tough schedule. You can't look at their record and say, okay, they're the, like I said, defending state runner-up, and so it's a big game. It's a big game for our county. They haven't lost a region game in 5 years, I think, and so it should be, it's a big game for us.
Yeah, this game is huge for this team, for this community. We have a history here of winning a lot of region games. I think we're going for our 5th region title in a row. So just to get it done with this team would mean everything. Very young team, very inexperienced team. They've done nothing but work their butts off all year, and they deserve this chance, and looking forward to see them try to take advantage of it on Friday night.
What makes Milton such a good team is they should have a lot of athletes. They got a lot of good guys, a lot of good spots. They got a couple receivers out wide that we got to take care of and take care of business and keep the ball out of their hands, and everything should go our way.
Well, makes Lambert a good team, just how they're explosive on the offensive end. So we have to really watch out for explosive plays and just try to limit them as much as possible.
Milton's, they're very good. They got a bunch of Power 5 players. They got a good box. Their quarterback's pretty good, their offense is good, but that's who we want to play. We want to play against the best so we can prove ourselves and show everybody who the Longhorns are.
There's several things that make Lambert such a good team. They're very organized. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They play hard, and that's obvious on film, just the effort that they use every single play. Good coaches, good schemes, but what's most dangerous, I think, is just not only how they play together, but also their belief. You can see on film they're a team that expects to win, expects to score points, and anytime that you expect to be great, there's a good chance that you're gonna be. So we gotta go out and try to match their intensity, match their effort, and see if we can do anything to take away some of that belief that they have going right now.
The best way to describe Lambert's defense is unity. Like, everybody's flying to the ball, everybody's doing their job, everybody's got their assignment and just getting it done. Trusting one another and playing together is the main thing we preach.
How I would describe our offense is very fast-paced, keep defenses off their heels and really get them guessing, and try to score as many points as we can and keep them off their heels.
The keys to scoring on Milton, playing fast, man. We got a pretty good game plan, and I'm not going to give you all everything. So you guys can come see, and then you'll see what our game plan is and how we show a bunch of points.
The key to stopping Lambert offense is getting off on 3rd down, making it hard for the quarterback, and let the DBs do our job.
The keys to stopping Milton's offense from scoring is just keeping the ball out of their big play guys. So shutting down their running back early is important, making them one-dimensional, and taking away their big play wideouts. They got a couple guys on the outside that can make some plays, but we just got to win our one-on-ones and make more plays than they do, and the scoreboard should take care of itself.
The keys to winning this game, they're really good on offense and defense. Our offense has got to make sure that they take care of the football and they drop the football with consistency. Lambert does not mess up a lot. They play a really good scheme. They make you earn everything that you get. So we got to make sure that we're prepared to sustain drives and take care of the football. And then defensively, we've just got to make sure that we tackle, as basic as that sounds. They got a lot of dangerous playmakers, and when the ball's in their hands, they got some guys that can make some stuff happen, make some guys miss. So we just got to be really good at tackling at first contact and bringing the ball carrier down and trying to get off the field on 3rd down.
The keys to winning the game are the team that doesn't turn the ball over and is effective in the special teams is going to win the football game.
Eagles, big game ready.
Hey, big game ready. Hook 'em.
Eagles, big game ready.
Lambert's big game ready. Hook 'em.
We're the Milton Eagles, and we're always big game ready.
Hey, we're big game ready. Hook 'em.
And we are live here at Lambert High School. We got Harper on the line. Region championship winner wins the region. It's Lambert Longhorns. They come in 9-0, hosting Milton 6-3, both 4-0 in Region 6 7A. And we got the national anthem going. We're gonna pause real quick for this. Nope, we're not. Well, I'm Colin Oakes. Alex Benson is with me. Alex, we got I mean, this is the matchup. Like, this is what you want. It comes down to the final game of the season. You don't have to scoreboard watch. You don't have to keep track of other games. You handle your business. You win. You're region champs. You get the top seed going into the playoffs.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. These are the type of games that you want. This is what you want, man. I mean, it's no excuses. No excuses. Throw out the records, because the records don't matter no more at this point, right? It's all about region. It's all about going 1-0 tonight, plain and simple. You know, the great thing is, you know, if you look around, man, the crowd on the Lambert side, it is packed. I know people can't see it right now. They see the national anthem going on. But on this side, it is absolutely packed. I know Milton crowd's probably going to show up a little bit later. But you could just feel the energy in the air, man, as you saw Lambert walking out through the crowd.
Yeah.
Getting ready. Everybody gets slapped on the head, right? Get the energy going, all that kind of stuff. And now, you know, now it's here. Yep. It's here. There you go. You hear the crowd getting into it. It's here. The energy is here. The time is here. Like I said, no excuses. At the end of the day, it's all about going 1-0, plain and simple.
Oh, yeah, and it's two different teams here. We got Lambert, they're run first. They're averaging more rushing yards than they are passing. They do a lot of, you know, quarterback, kind of the run-pass option with the quarterback. Milton's more typical pro-style pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you.
Pause for that moment of silence.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Good. Thank you for the catch there. Well, yeah, so Milton's more pass, but the thing is, like, Milton has a very strong secondary.
Yeah.
Like, all four guys probably going to go D1. But Lambert doesn't really pass.
Yeah. So it's like right, it's strength. It's your weakness against our strength, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? What I mean by that is Lambert runs the ball. That is what they do. That is what they're known to do. They're going to come out and give it to you in fourth quarters. And guess what? They're going to give it to you in fourth quarter. And they get to see you in the parking lot. They're going to give it to you for the fifth quarter. That is what Lambert's going to do, and they make no bones about it. Now, here's the deal. Milton has to figure out tonight if they want to be region champion. As we have been saying in football, it's time to bow up. That's other words I can say, but it's time to bow up, and you have to step in there and stop the run. Meaning, tonight, I don't see Milton's defensive line trying to destroy the line of scrimmage. Now, if they can, they win. But what they're going to do is all play two gap. So they're going to come up, play gap control, get those linemen, get in those gaps, get big, get strong, lean on those linemen, and let the action come to them. That's what they're going to have to do, right? That to be disciplined in that. Linebackers got to know their keys. Look, if you got B-gap, you got B-gap. If you got C-gap, you got C-gap. Don't play around with nothing else. Do your job. That secondary, I can tell you right now what they're going to do in the back end. Look, secondary like that, cover zero.
Yeah.
Cover zero. We're not playing around. It's not a game. Region championships on the line. Look, all y'all got offers back here. Let's find out. We got to play cover zero on the back end. Now, Lambert, on the defensive side of the ball, they're going to have to figure out how to stop Luke Nichols.
Yes.
He's good. He's the real deal. We saw him earlier this year with Roswell. Look, Luke can pass the ball, he can throw the ball, he can run the ball. And here's the thing. Not only does he run with speed, but he's a rarity in those big quarterbacks. He runs with power. So that means he's going to drop his head. And I'm telling you now, it's going to happen in the first quarter. He's going to drop his head and set the tone and give somebody the blues. Somebody's mom's going to have a little bit of a heart attack and say, hold on now, you're not going to hit my child like that. Because that is exactly what Luke Nichols is going to do. Because he says the region championship is on the line. They won it 5 years in a row, if I'm correct.
Yeah.
Do you think they're about to let it go? It almost reminds me of what we saw last week, or not last week, but 2 weeks ago, when it was Sandy Creek taking on Cedar Grove.
Yes.
Cedar Grove, we said it simply, Cedar Grove has something Sandy Creek wants, and Cedar Grove wasn't willing to give it up. And that's what you're going to see tonight. Milton has something that Lambert wants. Lambert is undefeated. They've done everything right. The lights are on. They got the TV station out here. The crowd is there. Everything is there for Lambert to go ahead and say, hey, we arrived. So we're going to see what they show up tonight.
Yeah, and this is the first time since 2011 that Lambert has started a season 5-0 or better. Of course, 9-0 coming into this game. Lambert, Milton were not in the same region the last round of classifications, so this is a matchup. These two teams really haven't seen each other. But yeah, like you said, Milton's been there. I mean, they made the state championship last year. Lost to Collins Hill.
Yes.
Lambert
Everybody
actually.
lost to Collins Hill.
Yeah, Lambert lost to Collins Hill too in the first round. That was
Yeah.
of course with Travis Hunter, the Collins Hill team beat. So that's the common denominator here. Both these teams lost to Collins Hill. But yeah, it goes a long way. That 1 seed in the playoffs, that is such an easier route than being the runner-up in your region.
It helps, man, because look, it just is what it is, right? We'll call it playing. We're not going to make it up, dress it up any other way to you. If you're a 1 seed, then you play a 4 seed in somebody else's region. You'd rather do that than another path, which is playing somebody else's 2 seed, 3 seed, or 1 seed. So like I said, it's all on the line for both Milton and Lambert. Great crowd out here tonight for Lambert's side. They got the student section ready.
Number 6, Will
First off, and I really want to know this. Where did the student section come from? Nobody's saying it. Nobody's giving me an answer. But I just saw these young kids running from a mystery place. No one knows where they came from. But they got their all white on. They got the pom-poms. They came running in. And there you go. There you go. I like Lambert right there. They got him in the stadium.
We got shoulder to shoulder in the student section. Like you said, we look back. We're on top of the press box. We're looking back into the parking lot.
Yes.
Yeah, we just see a line of students running into the stadium. No car drop off, no bus. We don't know where they were, but they just materialized, and they're here. And this is one of the better crowds I think we've seen all season, and it should be. I mean, like you said, there's hardware on the line. Winner leaves with a trophy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, all year long, we've been fortunate to see some great crowds. I want to say that Milton and Roswell game set a record attendance for their rivalry that they had going on. So
that was against Milton, right?
Yeah, that was against Milton, at Milton, yeah. So we've been so fortunate to have some great games all year long. Geez, that Buford-Carver game, when Carver looked like they were about to shock the world and knock off Buford. DeAndre Buchanan, as it's called, Slide 9 on his Instagram. I think I got it right. He put on a show out there. He was almost unstoppable. If they could have got him the ball in the second half, there's no telling what would have happened. But back to this game tonight, it's great to see the community, the energy that's behind them. Look, guys, they even got the little Longhorns logo on the trash cans. That lets you know they are all in up here, and they have been waiting to see them become a winner like they believe they could. And as we see here, we got the camera on Lambert Longhorns in the stable there, getting ready to come out. I tell you what, the energy in the crowd's going to be crazy when they finally come out.
I got to say, I like Lambert's interest. First of all, like you said, they went through the crowd.
Yes.
I haven't seen that at any games we have so far at high school level. That's more of a college thing. Come through the crowd. Now they're in a stable, a literal. They got a fence in. Like, they're going all out here.
Hey, man,
I love the atmosphere.
Showmanship, man. Showmanship can take you a long way. But see, here's the deal now. You can only do that when you're balling.
Hey,
okay?
9-0. You're balling.
Now, if you ain't balling now,
he can't do that.
That little stable wouldn't be there.
Silly.
They just walk out. You know, they wouldn't even have a little Lambert sign up. They just walk out. You know, now that I'm looking at it, you got to get Lambert a bigger sign. That Milton sign over there is pretty impressive.
I mean, you spare no expense. You gotta cut corners somewhere, I guess.
We go. We got smoke going.
Right? Cowbells. They definitely have a team. I'll give them that.
Whoever can calm those nerves first.
Yes.
Can strike first, right? Usually it's a big play. Usually it's something crazy that makes games like this get out of hand. But we could be in for a treat tonight. Both these teams are a little bit battle-tested. Lambert beat some teams that a lot of people didn't expect them to beat to get to this undefeated season so far. Milton put some real tough opponents at the beginning of the season because Postgame wanted to make sure those guys were ready for battle, and they came into region play and moved forward in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So like we said, right now, Lambert, their guys, their players have to calm their nerves and say, okay, guys, let's get a stop. Let's do what we need to do. Let's get a stop. Let's play. Let's do what we're supposed to do first. Milton's side, they can't get too excited during offense. As I always say, everybody hears me on the broadcast all the time. If they see me in person, get 4 yards. Get 4 yards, and you'll be fine. You can move forward.
And here's the kick. Milton receives. Going up the sideline, breaking a tackle, getting to the 35 and up near the 40-yard line. Good field position. That was Gatling. DeBron Gatling, 4-star, uncommitted.
Fantastic receiver.
Fantastic
receiver. Been fortunate, known for a long time.
He's going to have his pick of schools.
He is. Known for a long time. He's actually won our awards when he was younger at the B2C Awards Gala. But you look at him, he's developed so much, plays that Cam Newton 7-on-7 team, trains with Coach Steph, fantastic coach, that develops receivers. But here's the thing Lambert has to worry about. Milton has athletes that Lambert doesn't have. They have to be able to control them getting in space and making sure they tackle in the open field.
And here's Nickel in the shotgun, takes
He's
the
going
snap,
up top.
looking Gatling's way, home run ball, and intercepted! They were looking for the home run shot, and that was intercepted. Number 35, Cam Bland, on the pitch.
And I want to say that is the freshman, Cam Bland. One of the better players out there, one of the better freshmen out there. Fantastic ball player. Absolutely fantastic ball player. Talked to his parents before the game, and they were like, Alex, we didn't get this far just to get this far. Meaning they are coming for an undefeated season and a region championship.
In at quarterback number 10.
And great coverage by Bland. Running with Gatling.
Absolutely.
Not a lot of people can do that.
Absolutely.
And now Lambert's turn on offense. Here's the handoff. Not much going. We'll give him a yard on the carry. Be 2nd and 9.
Running back number 35, Cam Bland, 2nd down.
What are you looking for?
You got Jackson DeLoach on that offensive line. He's a phenomenal player. Let's see how they take advantage if he can have his way on the offensive line.
Like we said in the pregame, Lambert's run heavy, and this is the quarterback, James Tyree.
Quarterback keeper number 2, James Tyre.
James Tyre gets about 2 yards, so it's 3rd and 7 now. And Milton, so far with their defensive front, is winning that battle.
And what you're going to want to see is here's what Lambert's going to try to do. They're going to try to create space by formation, okay? Space by formation and tempo so they can go ahead and run and do what they want to do. And they want to stay ahead of the sticks. Now, 3rd and 7, they are behind the sticks, right? And so let's see when they come out with a pass.
Here's James Tyre, gets the snap. He's looking for the pass. He's trying to escape. He's got 3 Eagles bearing down. He just throws it away. Live to fight another day. They're going to have to punt it away. Probably a smart decision, not a lot there.
Very smart play by the quarterback. Look, hey, it's not there for us. Our defense has shown they're ready to play. Their energy is good. Let's not put them in a tough situation, right? Now they're saying, okay, hey, let's get a punt. They punt to the sideline or do whatever they're going to do, get a sky punt. Let's not let them get a good return on it. Let's flip the field somehow, some way, and let's go ahead and go back and play defense.
Checking for the Horns, number 89, Ryan Degansky.
And it's Ryan Degansky is going to punt. Gets one directional punt going out of bounds about the 38-yard line. So Milton's going to start where they started their first drive just about. One play interception, trying to go for the shot play there. So what do you think second drive now? Their home run shot didn't work. Do you think they get back to normal rhythm of play here?
So here's the deal with DeBron, DeBron's going to make that play 9 times out of 10. I know he wish he could have that play back to go a little bit stronger. I know he's probably going to say, hey, they pass interfered me. I understand that. It was a little bit physical out there. But here's the thing now. You know off that first play how the refs are going to let you play tonight. It's going to be a physical game. They're not going to bail you out on no calls. I didn't say he was asking for it, but they're not going to bail you out. So go out the ball, be physical.
Here's Nickel, high snap, brings it down, and there's the pass, and he's got a lot of space. That's Mark Esley. Got a blocker in front of him, and it's going for a touchdown. Gatling, the lead blocker, guiding Mark Esley into the end zone. And there was the one play, one touchdown for Milton.
And that's what we were talking about. That is an ideal scenario for Milton, a nightmare scenario for Lambert. Here's what I mean by that. What Milton did is created space. They created space for their athlete was able to get the ball in open space. That's exactly what I said at the top of the telecast, that if a Milton player, a Milton athlete gets the ball in space, Lambert's in trouble. They can't run with it. They have to figure that out, maybe make some switches on defense. From a scheme standpoint.
Is up and good. Milton up 7-0, 10:04 left here in the first. So Milton's had 2 plays on offense, 1 interception, 1 a touchdown.
I'm sure they'll take those odds.
I mean, yeah,
you're up 7-0.
Right?
Yeah.
7-0. Lambert 3 and out their first time out. So now they took the shot in the mouth. Now they got to respond. They're 9-0. Like you said, Milton's 6-3, but they packed their schedule.
Yes.
Like they started off Lipscomb Academy in Tennessee, Christian Brothers in Missouri, going out of state, playing top teams in other states, beat Roswell, lost to North Cobb. So they're battle tested.
They're battle tested. They're ready for it.
They're
ready for it. And it's what we said earlier, right? Milton has something that Lambert wants. So in order for Lambert to get it, and there's this old saying in sports, you got to knock the champ out to win the title.
Yep.
That's an old saying, goes back before I was born, before anybody out here in this stadium was born. You got to knock the champ out to win the title, and that's what they're going to have to do. They are going to have to give the knockout blow to Milton.
So low line drive kickoff. Looking for a return, getting it up to the 25-yard line is where Lambert will start their second possession. Both these teams led by first-year head coaches. Mark Beach for Lambert, who's the offensive coordinator here for 2 years prior. And then Ben Reeves, first-year head coach. He was the offensive coordinator, quarterback coach for Milton for 5 years before being promoted to the head coach. Both teams, good leadership on the sideline, getting to the cusp of the region championship. And here's a run play
Ball handed off to number 3,
off the
Ethan Terry.
right side,
Second down.
getting about 3 yards to be second and 7. That was Ethan Terry on the carry.
And they're going to do what they do best. They run the ball, that's what they do, because passing the ball against this Milton defense will be a bit of a challenge for them.
Here's the second down play. Screen pass. Got room to go. Getting the first down.
Great call.
And that is Brandon Jones on the screen.
Great call.
Brandon Jones. Good enough.
So they're disguising their zero look. But you can tell with the pressure up front exactly what they did. So that's why they ran motion.
And here it is, Lambert going quick. Handoff is to Terry. Terry got wrapped up in a hurry. That was Caleb Morin on the tackle. No gain on the play.
Yeah, they ran motion because the guy that's covering him has to run with him, and the guy is back almost about 10 yards. So there's no way he's going to get down fast enough to make that tackle within close to the line of scrimmage. So it's taking what you can get, right? So if you can get 5 yards out of that play, and they'll probably go right back to it. Then it's keep going back to it.
Got 3 receivers to the top, 1 to the bottom.
And now they went back to a zone here.
Got Tommy Lafayette now in the backfield. Here's the snap to Tire. Hands it off to Lafayette.
Down to number 35, Cam Bland. Short gain, third
My
down.
mistake. That was 35, not 32. That was Cam Bland
Tackle made by number 50.
on the carry.
And I was wrong earlier. Not the freshman, the sophomore.
Sophomore. Cam Bland playing both ways. Here's a snap to Tyre. Tyre's rolling out. He's got a receiver going across body, making the play. That is Brandon Jones again.
I like this quarterback. He's a gamer. Whenever we talk about throwing the stats out, talk about throwing the measurables out, all that kind of stuff, throw it out. Throw it out. And just go with a quarterback sometimes that can give me first downs, give me touchdowns. I don't care about all the other stuff. Set my offense up, give me first downs, give me touchdowns. I can win with that, especially at the high school level.
Third down conversion now into Milton territory are the Longhorns. They're at the Milton 42-yard line. We got two receivers to each side. Bland in the backfield. Here's the snap to Tyre. Handoff is to Bland. Bland not getting a lot of room. 1 yard carry for Cam Bland.
Tackle made by number 2, Wyatt Smalley.
I know what they're trying to do. They're not going to go away from it. And they shouldn't. Right. But I would like to see them go at more swing passes for Bland like they did a little while ago, because it would help a little bit, right, to get that motion. Because now they believe they can stop that run with that light box with 7 in the box. Excuse me, 6 in the box.
Same formation for the Longhorns. Here's the snap to Tyre. Tyre's looking for a receiver. Overshot the intended target.
That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
Yep, and that's where it gets tough.
Yep.
That's where it gets tough. So the defense coordinator from Milton has said, look, we don't have to commit anymore to the box. They're playing with a light box of 6. That means 6 defenders, and they're still stopping the run. That is not good. That is not good for your offense if you're Lambert, because if they only have 6 in the box, that means the rest are covering, and it gets a little harder to pass.
Third down and 9 now for the Longhorns. 3 receivers to the bottom. Tyre rolling that way. He's going to take off and run, and he's going to be tackled short of the first down. It's in that range, though. It's going to be 4th and about 5 or 6.
They're going for it.
Yep.
By number 10, Caleb Booran.
So it's 4th and 5 officially here.
Now, I know they have these All-Americans and All-World DBs, but you got to take a shot. And they're asking for you to take the shot. They got 3-by-1 on the one side. They're asking for a shot.
Single coverage across the field. Tyre going down, fumbles the football.
He took a knee in the chin there.
They're going to rule him down. Either way, it's a turnover on downs. Tough break for the Longhorns. Tyre just lost his footing.
So what he was doing, he went down to his bottom receiver. It almost looked like a single coverage. The safety was baiting him. But the receiver didn't get off the jam like the quarterback would have liked him to. Then once that happened, he came down to his second read. The second read was his running back coming out the backfield. He didn't see him fast enough. So when he saw him, he was already covered up. So he was like, okay, let me go ahead and find space and let me get somewhere. Let me get grass.
So now Milton about to run their 3rd play on offense. This is their 3rd drive of the game. They're up 7-0. There was 6:16 left in the first. And here's the snap to nickel, and that's going to be an illegal motion. False start on the Eagles. Luke Nichols, sophomore quarterback, has offers from Michigan State and Florida State.
He's good.
Yep, only a sophomore.
He can play. And he's a lot bigger when you get down there in person and you see him. His stature is a lot bigger. Solid, thick, nice build to him.
We got trips to the top of the field. Snap to Nickel. Nickel looks that way. And good tackle. Timing that perfectly. Bradley Gabriel.
That's what they went to when they scored their touchdown. Like I said, it wasn't necessarily the players, and you don't want to put blame out there. But scheme-wise, those coaches had to make an adjustment because they want to keep taking advantage of that all night long. So now Lambert's made their adjustment, and I love what's going on right now. Right, you got a little chess match on the sideline between 2 coaches. Great coordinators calling the game, defensively and offensively. I wonder what they're going to do here, and how does Lambert adjust to it?
2nd and 15.
They got an
now.
overhang here. Wonder if they're going to bring them or sit them back.
Got 2 tight ends in, and it's going to be a timeout for the Eagles.
Yeah, they saw what I saw. They saw what I saw. So Lambert had an overhang. When we mean overhang, you had an extra linebacker outside. So they had an overhang. Once they switched, what happened is that linebacker that was overhang came up and started playing with force. So once he's playing with force, now whatever play they were about to go to that they thought was working wasn't working because he changed his alignment.
So Coach Reeves takes the timeout.
Guiding principles of integrity, service, and value have stayed the same as they embrace the future. Brave fireplaces.
So back to this wonderful time. How was drive down here?
This was a nice drive. This was on, I was on the same side. I did not have to go through Atlanta.
Yes.
I like being on the east side of Atlanta.
You were good to go.
I was good to go.
Gotcha.
Same formation here. Nickel rolling out, looking for Gatling. Gatling drops the pass. Not going to see Gatling drop that too often. Going to bring up 3rd and 15 now.
Yeah, you usually don't see him drop the ball at all. You know, it just looked like it just kind of went through his hands. Every now and again as a receiver, your eyes go up right when the ball comes, and there it goes, it slips out your hand. So, like you said earlier, he'll catch that more often than he'll drop it.
It's Gatling and Ashley up top. Back receiver. Nickel looking that way. Going for Ashley. Ashley makes the catch, breaks the tackle, and gets drilled. Coming back, but enough for the first down. Picked up about 20 plus on the 3rd and 15.
They literally went back to the same play they scored on.
Yep.
So what you had, inside guy was running them off. Fade, inside, however you want to call it. Outside guy was running the dig. Simple combo route. But Lambert's playing so far off, they're having trouble getting to him.
1st and 10 now on the Longhorns 39-yard line. Here's the first run play of the game. Handoff to Scott Moskowitz.
Scott Moskowitz.
Gains 2 on the part and 3 on that first down play.
By both number 10 and 11.
You know, when I talk to the people around Milton, they were going into the season saying, hey, we're really going to spread this thing out. We're going to try to air this thing out, and we're going to believe in Luke Nickel and what he can do. And that's what he's done. He's delivered so far this season. But what we haven't seen him do yet is run the ball. And it is coming soon, I'm pretty sure.
Gatling and Esley together at the bottom of the field. Nickel looked that way, wasn't there, takes off and gets sacked. Back at the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 10.
That was beautiful football on that defensive line. So what they said is, almost tripped up there. What they said is, okay, hey, we're not going to come up here like that. What we're going to do is go ahead and stay home and wait for him to come to us. And that's exactly what he did. He came to them. They were able to hook the sack, so to speak, and put themselves in a 3rd and long favorable command.
Another 2 wide receiver set. Gatling and Esley. The bottom of the field, Nickel looking that way. He's going for Gatling, I believe. I don't know who that was intended for. Definitely some miscommunication there.
Yeah, it looked like it had to be a read. So what Gatling, whatever he saw, said, hey, my route is a post. Whatever Luke saw, said, hey, your route is a corner. They ain't see the same thing.
Yeah.
Basically. And so it was a beautiful throw and a beautiful route.
Right.
But they just help each other out on that one.
That's going to bring on the punt team here for Milton. It's going to be Chase Trauble. Trying to pin them inside the 20. He's done it 7 times on the season. That's a high punt.
Good kick.
It's going to bounce. Die about the 16-yard line.
That's ideal. That is ideal for Milton. Put him inside 20, make Lambert drive the ball. They haven't shown success yet. The further they got to go, there's Milton figuring they're going to stall that thing out. Lambert has to figure out what they want to do, what's been successful, and they're going to have to go to it.
Real estate.
And just to emphasize how good the Milton back line is, we got Braden Holmes, offer from Arizona State. Robert Billings going to Clemson. Bryce Thoring going to Florida. Dylan Lewis offers from Georgia Tech, Louisville, and Tennessee.
They're good.
That's the cornerback safety quartet for Milton that Lambert is trying to go up against. And that is why they're keeping it on the ground as much as they possibly can. That's going to be a good gain on first, staying ahead of the sticks.
2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 now. Going fast is Lambert. Handoff again. Tommy Lafayette gets
Once again,
2.
Lafayette.
Now 3rd and 1.
Leave it 3rd and short.
I love the way they're running with tempo.
Stop made by number 10, Caleb Moran.
They're trying to figure it out. Got a little bit confused there, but they're going to figure it out.
I think everyone's confused. I see the Milton defenders shrugging shoulders as
Yeah,
well.
they're trying to figure it out themselves. Now
2
you got a
receivers
one-high
to each
look.
side. Got about 5 seconds on the play clock here. Tyre takes the snap, rolling out. He's got a receiver and throws it. He had a wide open receiver underneath. Took the deeper route. Brandon Jones seems to be his favorite target tonight. That's the 3rd reception for Jones.
He was playing with fire right there.
I was going to say, he had the first down easy.
Yeah, he had his arrow route open, but he held on to it.
And here's a screen pass to Lafayette. Lambert is moving fast.
Looks like a face mask, too. That's usually what that call is. But he had his arrow route open, could have dropped it to him, picked up some yards, but he held on to it, and kind of went downfield a little bit more. And I guess went for the short thing, which he knew it would be a first down.
That was a good catch by Jones because that was a low throw. Tyre didn't have his feet set.
It was. You know, I don't know if we're going to say anything about me tripping up here. I felt like I was going down.
No, man, that was a good recovery.
Thank you. I've been doing jump ropes.
Yeah, there you go.
Working the ladder, you know. Got good feet, man.
Jumping over the mic cables here underneath us. So we got 2 receivers now to the bottom. And it's a pitch. Pitches to Lafayette, and Lafayette lowers his head and powers his way for the first down.
Great play calling. You do not see the option every day. You just don't. And so if you don't see it all the time as a defensive player, you don't necessarily know how to play it. So somebody's going to be missing because it's a sign of football. That's what it is. You got this guy, you got that guy, you got this guy. That's what you got to do. If somebody ain't got that guy, that's what you see at first down.
Going fast, Tyre, little jump pass over the head of his intended receiver.
I'll tell you what, if you're this Lambert team, you got to be in shape.
Yeah.
You got to be in shape, man. They are going. I mean, it is like that. It is quick. It is fast. They're getting the plays in. These coaches are seeing what they need to see, communicating the plays, getting it into their players, and they are running the plays, and they are going.
2 receivers up high, 1 down to the bottom. Handoff, I believe that's Bland, and Bland is going up the sideline. Good chunk of yardage there. That's going to be enough for a first down. Cam Bland.
And that's what we're talking about with tempo, right? Milton wasn't even sick.
Yep.
If you look at it, their D-line, there's a little gas down there. They got the hands on the hips, all kinds of stuff like that. They are ready to go. What's going to help this Milton team is how these linebackers play. Because if you look at it, watch the Milton defensive line. They get off the ground just a little bit slower. A little bit tired. You're not going to see it now. But somewhere in the second quarter, if they're not subbing them out, that works really in Milton's favor. But if they're not subbing that D-line out, Milton's defense will get tired going against that run unless they can still stop them with a light box.
And Milton's got a couple linebackers approaching 100 tackles on the season. Will Parton's got 96, and Jack Lawson at 98 tackles entering today's ball game. I mean, all the attention goes to the back four, but they got some good players up in the defensive front 7 as well. Pre-snap penalty drops the Longhorns back, and there's a screen pass. It's going to go for no gain. Throw was off target. Catch was made, but momentum was not there to gain any yardage on the play. I gotta say, Alex, I feel like with Lambert, like this is not any game analysis I'm gonna give you. I think when teams choose uniforms and number combinations and color, they should, ask the press. They should have someone from the press box. Because some of these numbers are hard to pick up. I'm doing my best for you guys. But here's Tyre. Tyre escapes the first man, escapes the second man, does not escape man number 3, 4, and 5, and he gets down for the sack. And that's going to bring on the punt team.
He's fighting. I'll give it to him. I love the way he's fighting. He's not seeing something.
My number 10,
but then again, the secondary is just that good. So I think to me, when he hits that back foot, what he's seeing is the coverage is just a little bit tighter than what he's used to seeing, which is okay. It's okay. He's just gonna have to get used to it.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to get used to it. Hopefully for Lambert on their side, somewhere in the second quarter, he picks up and just says, "Okay, I'm gonna let it go," because they're not gonna be running free. Because he's probably seen zone or probably seen a version of man without going against a secondary like this. It's real sticky to the receiver. Out of their break, they're open. Let it go.
Yeah.
That's what you're going to have to do. If they're even, let it go. Let it be a 50-50 ball. Whether they can leave them or not. If they're even, let it go. So these things that he's going to get more accustomed to as the game goes on. Like I say, here in the second quarter, we'll see the adjustment that he makes.
Yep, and that is, like you said, the end of the first quarter. Milton up 7-0 here, playing for the Region 6 7A championship. These two teams 4-0 in region play coming into tonight's contest.
Sopo is a local social restaurant with a modern, creative approach to food. Combine experience.
And I think if you're Lambert, being down 7-0 is not bad at all after one quarter. This Milton team has a lot of talent. Lambert's trying, like you said, Alex, they're trying to take what Milton has.
That lead for Milton will be number 4.
And so far they're keeping up.
Yeah, they're hanging in there. Besides really that one pass play they gave up. They've had that bend but don't break defense, even forcing a turnover with an interception by Cam Bland earlier in the game.
Now Ryan Degansky, that's a boomer of a punt, might have, it's going to be fair caught. They're at the 5-yard line. That was a fair catch made by Wyatt Naive. Maybe should have let that
go.
Maybe. Hindsight's always 20/20. But great punt there. Milton's going to have to go 95 yards here now if they want to get another touchdown on the board.
Well, they haven't seen much success running the ball yet. So I wonder, do they stick with the pass? But do they go to more short passes? Do they get the screen game working? Or do they say, okay, Luke, hey, about 6'2", about 215, I'm going to need you to come downhill for me.
Got two receivers, one to each side, and here's the handoff to Mauskowitz. Mauskowitz gets through the whole gain of 5 on the first down play.
I like the tackle in the open field. It was good. That was good. That play had all the makings of something being real bad if he misses that tackle.
And I believe that was Joe Tripp on the tackle, if I'm reading the number correctly. Joe Tripp, the leading tackler for the Longhorns. And here's Nickel taking off direct QB sneak. And that's just enough for the first down.
And again, like we said earlier, he's a physical load. You don't know how big he is until you're on the field and you got to tackle him. But he's a big fella. Here's the great thing about this, though. A lot of these players know each other.
Yeah.
A lot of these players know each other. With the Milton and Lambert, good friends, have been on college trips together, all that kind of stuff. So I can only imagine the trash talking that's going on between friends.
Got two receivers now to the bottom. Esley out wide, Gatling in the slot. Here's Nickel looking that way, throwing it to Esley. Esley makes a great grab over the shoulder, but short gain of only 2 yards.
Mark Esley.
It looked like it was some miscommunication there because Luke went to pass, and the receiver, yeah, they're talking right now. The receiver hadn't come out of his route yet. So something had to happen with that. He had to hesitate and take a hit, actually, an unnecessary hit, as far as not how the play was designed for it to happen that way.
Yeah, you did see Nickel double clutch that football. Esley not quite ready for the pass. Mouskowitz motions wide. Nickel's going to take it himself, and he is a load to take down. He bullies his way.
Quarterback keeper by number
5 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2.
Down.
So even though Milton has a very capable running back, when they want to get a little physical, send a message, they go ahead and let Luke stick his nose in there. Let him go ahead and send a message and get physical with this Lambert team. Got the bell cows going and everything, huh?
There you go. 3rd down, get loud. Big 3rd down here. We got a timeout. Milton calling their 2nd timeout of the half.
Milton.
Coach want to make sure whatever play they have is right. You know, you don't want to get stopped here. You're looking at 3rd and short inside your own 30.
For
you know, it's a situation where you're going to say, okay, hey, guys, let's go ahead and get something. Let's pick up a 1st down. Let's get this momentum going. I'm sure he's like, look, they don't have athletes like we got athletes. Come on, let's figure this out. Let's get going. This is my first time out here at Lambert.
Yeah.
Got a nice little setup going on out here. You see the championship banners over there?
Oh, they ran out. They had to start attaching that. They have them like stuck in the dirt.
Yeah.
Ran out of dirt. Had to start attaching them to the fence.
Got a lot of
state titles.
A lot of state titles going on there.
Just heard the announcement their volleyball team is playing for another state championship tomorrow.
That's impressive.
Gonna look to add another banner. And here's the direct snap and powering his way for the 1st down.
Let's see if they give him the spot.
That was Luke Nickel.
They do give him the spot. That'll be a 1st down for them. But like we said, right, their guy they need to run for power is going to be Luke Nickel. They're going to say, Luke, hey, I need 3 the hard way. That's what they're going to say. And Luke's going to say, okay, coach, I got you.
First contact was made short of the 1st down, but, you know, Luke Nickel, 6'2", 215, driving those feet, got just enough. Ball's at the 26-yard line now. Got 3 receivers to the top. Billings gets the handoff, and he's got a good head of steam. Good open field tackle. Be a 7-yard gain, 2nd and 3 now.
If you've noticed, this Lambert team tackles in space well. They really do. They do a great job at it.
I mean, and with these athletes for Milton, 1 missed tackle, that could be 7. And this is, again, Billings going the opposite direction. Got enough for the 1st over the 40-yard line.
Tackle made by number 1, Bradley Gabriel. The Eagle 1st down at the 41.
And how they tackle is they stick the body goes on ground. Right? Might not be a big hit, nothing like that, but you see the body go immediately down to the ground.
Well-coached team on defense, for sure.
I love it. Love it.
Got 2 receivers up top. 2 receivers stacked. Bottom short side of the field. A little trickeration here. Esley's not going to go anywhere. Good discipline on the defense, and that is Joe Tripp making the tackle.
They set it up pretty good.
It looked good.
They had a jet going one way, had a jet going another way. Came with a jet, little jet reverse there. Just couldn't quite get out the backfield like they wanted to. If they could have got out of the backfield, it would have been beneficial to them.
Senior linebacker for Lambert, Joe Tripp, not fooled. And that's going to go as a loss of 10 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 20 now for the Eagles. Got trips up top for Nickel. Nickel takes the snap, takes the handoff. Screen pass up to Gatling. Gatling's going to get only 3 on the game. Good open field tackle. Making sure Gatling gets out of bounds.
What I liked about it, he was almost 12 yards off.
Yep.
That ball was in the air. He covered ground.
Correction, that'll be third
Got his
down,
feet right.
fans.
Buzzed
You
him.
know what to do. Get
Made
on
a
your
play on
feet and
Gatlin.
make some
Pushed him out of
noise. Let's
bounds.
go.
Eliminated the big play. Just like that. Fantastic job by the DB.
Now 3rd and 18 for the Eagles. Let's see what the coach has. Coach Reeves. What is his 3rd and 18 call here? Snap to Nickel. It's going to be Billings. Trick play, looking for the backwards pass. Not there. Billings is going to take off himself and get a good gain. Gain of about 15. Just Billings being an
Number
athlete.
9, Ben Brower. Now it is 4th down.
It's going to be 4th and 6. I was going to say that's enough for Milton to think about it, but it looks like they're going to punt it away and play it safe.
Smart move. Smart move. No,
Yep.
no need to take a risk. Look, your defense is playing. I got a timeout here. Your defense is playing great. Let's kick it. Let's pin them down. Play defense. We might get it back with about 2 minutes left. You never know. We pass some 3 and outs here, go our way. Let's punt it, pin them down, try to get the ball back, take a couple timeouts here and there, and let's go back and score.
6:38 left until halftime. Lambert takes a timeout. Got to imagine that timeout was for Coach Beach to just tell the guys, watch out for the fake. Stay disciplined.
That's all you tell them. Hey, man, see ball kick.
Yep.
See ball kick. I can imagine them going for a rush. It would do them no good right here, especially if it's a fake. Then you help Milton extend the drive. So hey, let's play smart. Let's play sound football. See ball kick. Once ball kick, block it best you can. Let's get what we can out of return.
4th and 6, and that's Felipe Mota, the kicker, taking over punting duties here.
For the Hornsby, number 6, Christensen.
Christian Smith is back to receive the kick. There's a snap, low snap. Mota able to get it away.
Good kick.
And Smith is going to have to call for the fair catch. Great punt.
First down and 10, Lambert.
It's going to take over at the 14-yard line.
And lately, Lambert just hasn't had good starting position. This time it's at the 14-yard line. Earlier that was at the inside the 10, somewhere right around there.
Forward to providing you and your
So it's been a little bit tougher for them. Been a little tougher for them to get a good start, get things going. What they're going to need here is a big play. I don't know where they're going to get it from. But they're going to need a big play, something to get the crowd going, get the energy going.
Black Diamond.
So he can help them out a little bit.
Got 3 receivers down towards the bottom of the screen. 1 receiver up top. Tyre rolling out, making the throw, unable to maintain the catch through contact. What are they going to call
Give
it?
him a catch. That's what I thought. Yep.
They're going to call it a catch, so it was laying on the body of one of the Milton defenders.
Pass is complete to number 6, Christian Smith.
And Christian Smith
31, that is
was on the back of Dylan Lewis. Christian Smith was able to reach over and grab it before it hit the ground.
That's great concentration because Dylan almost turned his lights out.
Really did.
He hit him.
He hit him, broke up the original catch.
Yep.
Christian Smith not giving up on the play. And now Lambert across the 30-yard line to the 31. And here's Tyre going up the middle for about 9 on the first down play. It'd be 2nd and short.
Game fired.
Here's the snap, going fast as Lambert up the middle for the first down. That's Cam Bland. Tommy Lafayette.
What do we say? They will start subbing those D linemen right around the middle of the second quarter. You got to. You got to. This up-tempo will get you tired if they are having success in getting first downs. And that's what's happening here.
Cam Bland now in the backfield. Pistol formation here. Tyree takes the snap. Here's the handoff to Bland. Bland looking for a hole. Not a lot there. Pushing the pile, however, to gain 5. Now second and 5.
Number 18, Ja'Cory Stewart.
It's a good job by Bland getting 5 when there was nothing there. Lambert sticking with the up-tempo. Tyre looking for his tight end.
He had him.
He had him.
He had him. Oh, that was the play that they wanted right there, too. That was the play they wanted. Go play calling. They've been running down their throat, I know the quarterback wish he had it back, but sometimes you miss.
And that
plain and simple.
That was Luke Logan. Logan turned to the outside. The throw was to the inside.
Oh.
Wide open on the play.
Yeah, they're going to wish they had that one back. The tough part is I don't know if they're not in 4-down territory just yet, so if they don't pick up this first down, they got to punt.
Got 4:48 left until half. It's 3rd and 5 now.
Got a 0 look.
Tyre running, and he's got room, and he's to the 35, going to the 30-yard line. Gain of about 26 on the play.
So again, they're creating lanes with their motion and their alignment. Right now, they're giving them a 0 look.
Tyre behind his receiver. That was intended for Brandon Jones.
Yeah, they keep going to that 0 look on the outside. He's going to be accurate with the ball. When his accuracy does come, they'll be able to be a little bit more successful in the passing game. As you see, look, you even seeing secondary get switched out.
Yep.
Those guys are starting to get gassed on that Milton side. Look, I know they prepared for it all week, but again, it's nothing like going against it.
2nd and 10 now for the Longhorns. Smith in motion. Here's the handoff going up the middle, getting good yardage on the first down play there. That was Tommy Lafayette. Brings up 3rd and 1 now.
Look at, they're ready to go. Look at that line.
Milton not set, and Tyre gets past the first wave and gets upfield for the first down.
Watch what happens. Watch this offensive line get back down, get ready. The big fellas got their hands on their hips, and all they're saying is, Coach, run it. Let's go, Coach. Let's run this thing. Let's get ready. I love how they are ready to go. You can tell they've been working hard in practice. Right now, they're starting to feel Milton's defensive line. They can't handle them. That's what they're starting to feel right now.
3 receivers down towards the bottom. Here's a screen play. Going up the middle. Good tunnel screen there. That was Christian Smith.
That's fantastic blocking outside. Look out, getting ready.
And here they go.
My goodness.
2nd and 2 now. Inside the 10. Here's the snap to Tyre. Nope, that's Christian Smith on the direct snap. Again, outside into the end zone. Touchdown, Lambert. Just like that, they're an extra point away from tying the ball game.
Whoever has not seen Lambert play, guys, you are watching play calling at its best right now. First off, you can tell they've been working their tail off in practice to be able to play at a level like this. And the execution, when you're up here watching it, is something to see. Because like we told you, in the second quarter, they're going to be able to do what they want to do because that D-line from Milton is getting tired. They're having to sub them out. They're not coming as hard as they were in the first quarter because they are gassed.
Extra point is up and good, and we got a tie ball game here at Lambert with 3:16 to go until the half. That was a drive.
Oh, man, you know what I like? I'm up here jumping around because I'm feeling they got the music going. But look down that offensive line down there. Offensive line, when they come over, they start putting their helmet on top of their head and giving a high five. Yeah. They know they whooping tail up down there in the trenches. They're asking the coach, come on, coach. Call it fast. Let's go up tempo, coach. We got it. We got it. Come behind us. It don't matter what you call at this point because that offensive line is able to do exactly what they want to do, whether it's running the ball, whether it's passing the ball. And right now, If you're a Milton linebacker, your feet are dirty. And what I mean by that is you're getting linemen pushed back into your feet. Now you're in trouble.
Yep.
Now your depth isn't right. Now you got to make a lot of adjustments to deal with what Lambert's bringing at you. People want to know how Lambert's 9-0. This is how they're 9-0 right here.
I was going to say, like, that is a hard offense to stop. Hardly have any time between plays. Like you said, offensive line gets set, ready to go. Can't sub out when you got 5 seconds between plays.
It's tough. It's tough. Like, I mean, there was 2 or 3 times Milton's defense wasn't even set.
Yeah.
It was tough. Good kick.
And here's the kickoff into the end zone, touchback. Milton will start now up at the 20.
Beautiful kick. It'll be first down and 10 for the Eagles. Rosati's Pizza and Sports Club's a great place around the bush. For friends that enjoy the game, live music every Friday and Saturday. Rosati. Alicia's, the family-owned and operated Alicia's restaurant in the area, has been part of the Metro Atlantic League for more than 20 years. Italian classics at Alicia's.
Now Milton looking to answer the touchdown drive from Lambert. Nickel in the shotgun. 2 receivers, 1 to each side. Here's the handoff to Moskowitz. Moskowitz just churning his feet for 5 on the first down play.
Ball carrier stopped by a slew of Longhorns will bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 5. We're under 3 minutes to go until the half. Milton's probably going to try to make this the last drive of the half. Lambert gets the ball to start the second half. Milton definitely not wanting to give the ball back to the Longhorns, especially after what we just saw the previous drive. And here's a pass wide open at Esley. He needed 5 for the first down, got 6 on that completion.
Mark Esley.
Be 1st and 10 now for the Eagles. We're at 2:20 now until the half. Milton's got 1 timeout. Lambert has 2. No real hurry yet for the Eagles. Got Gatling out wide. Esley in the slot. Fakes the handoff to Moskowitz. Here's the pass to Esley. High on the throw. Unable to haul it in is Mark Esley. Just a tad off target there from Nickel. And they'll bring up 2nd and 10 now. Got 1:55 left until the half here at Lambert High School. Esley now out wide. Gatling in the slot. Nickel takes a snap. Little option play to Moskowitz, and Moskowitz not able to gain anything.
No gain.
3rd and 10 now for the Eagles.
And this is not what Milton wanted. Milton wanted to say, okay, hey, we want to come here and establish our will, establish our dominance 5 years in a row. We want Lambert to lay down. Here's the problem. Lambert came to play a football game, too. They got off the bus just like Milton did.
Fans, it is 3rd down.
Got Wyatt McGee now in the game. Along with Esley and Gatling, the 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Nickel looking that way. Good coverage. Nickel's going to take it off and try to get it himself. And he comes really close. Just 2 yards short.
Let's see.
Gonna be marked short.
Okay. I was wondering where they were going to mark that at. Because he literally slid on his face mask for about 3 yards. He stole his face mask for about 3 yards. But hey, look, he gave you effort, though. He gave you effort. I'm interested here to see what Coach Ben does from Milton. Because he's probably going to run the clock. Yeah, run the clock, come back, punt, go from there. Live the fight another day.
Lambert has 2 timeouts, but they seem satisfied. And, I mean, I would be too. Yeah, Lambert clock is running, and we're going to have about 19 seconds left until the half here.
Timeout.
So Milton takes the timeout, avoids the delay game penalty, and they will punt it away. As we're set to head to the half, tied 7-7, region championship again on the line. Winner takes the region, loser, runner-up, heading into the playoffs next week.
Come by and see the Lance Billionaire Burger right at McDonald's, Old Atlanta Road.
No one back to receive this punt. Looks like it's going to be an all-out punt block attempt here for the Longhorns. And the punt is away, and it's going to drop, and it's going to take a Lambert roll.
Ball's down at the
34-yard line. We got 6 seconds left. Gotta imagine it's just going to be a kneel down from Tyre. Going to head into the half. Lambert, Milton. We got a good heavyweight battle here. Good, solid football across the board. We'll see what halftime adjustments are made from these two first-year head coaches. We got the victory formation to head into the half. And it is 7-7 now here, headed into the half. Lambert will receive the second half kickoff. Halftime adjustments. We'll see how it goes. Interesting talks in the locker rooms, but first let's kick it down to the sidelines to Landon. Landon, what do you got for us?
This is Landon Knight reporting live from Lambert High School. I spoke with Milton quarterback Luke Nickel earlier this week, who talked to me about the challenges his team has faced this season, having such a difficult non-region schedule. He told me that this has only made their team more competitive and that the goal tonight was going to be to strive to get the win in order to keep the streak alive as region champions. Back to you, Colin.
Thank you, Landon. And once again, halftime score. Lambert 7, Milton 7. Lambert trying to knock off the champion, the region champion. What was it, 5 years in a row Milton's won a region?
5 years in a row.
5 years in a row.
Last year, state runner-ups. Great team. Jordan McDonald, who's at UCF. Devin Farrell, quarterback, who's at Virginia. They lost some talent. And they knew they were going to be young this year. But as all great teams, they don't rebuild, they just reload.
Yep.
That's exactly what they're doing. They got a lot of great players out here. We talked about the entire secondary and what they were going to do, right? Hey, look, we got to play D, guys.
Yeah.
So we got to stop the run. We got to be all in on the run. But, again, what I am just loving what Lambert does, what they're doing with their alignment, their motion, and their tempo. Look, I'll be surprised this coach is going to be here for another 2 or 3 years. I don't mean to ruin the park, but I'm just saying, somebody's going to come in and offer this man a check that makes his whole family life change.
I'm going to say, like, you are not wrong. I mean, I just remember, like, half times at other games we're going through the state scores and we keep seeing Lambert ahead, Lambert winning these games that, you know, like you said, not a lot of people thought they would be winning. Not that they wouldn't be competitive, but, you know, just clean sweep 9-0. We come here, it's like, okay, it makes sense now.
It makes sense.
Makes sense.
I get it.
I see it. I get it. This is a well-coached team, well-run offense, and that is tough to defend when you can't even get. I mean, you can't even get set.
No.
When you're defense on some plays, yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's what you're looking at, right? You said it earlier. You can't get set, and it's what we talked about earlier as far as, look, man, when they're running with that tempo, and this is what they do every day in practice, it's hard to simulate. It's one of those things back in the day, if anybody's fan of college football, with Oregon Ducks and what they would do.
Ooh, yeah.
They kind of changed the game. West Virginia with Pat White. Like, I'm going back on this one. they kind of changed the game with that up-tempo offense. And can't everybody run it? Because it takes so much discipline to run that type of offense, and you got to be all in. You have to live with, hey, what if we go 3 and out that quick? Okay, defense got to play ball. But hey, what if we score that quick? Hey, defense got to play some ball. It's never a situation where they're going to take some time off the clock. They're going to play, ball control. They're not doing that. They are going. And for right now, they've been successful. I want to say they get the ball back after halftime, too.
Yep, Lambert will start with the ball second half. I mean, and if you're Milton, like you said, I mean, they prepared for it all week, but, it's a different ball game when you actually are here playing the game. Do you see Milton? Is there any adjustments to be made, or is it just something they're like, okay, now we've seen it, now we know what to expect?
Now it's on the coaches.
Yeah.
It's on the coaches because they have to figure out their substitution pattern. Because, okay, hey, guys, look, we weren't prepared for it. Okay, that's okay, though.
Yeah.
That's okay. We made it through the first half. Let's make our adjustments because, like I said, and people told you exactly what's going to happen. By the middle of the second quarter, that defense was going to wear down because they had no choice. Lambert was going to make them wear down for how fast they were running the plays. The bigs can't get set. This is what Lambert's bigs train for. When I say bigs, offensive line, defensive line, this is what Lambert's offensive line trains for. They're ready to go. They're ready to roll. So it was nothing to them. So what Milton has to do is say, okay, all right, hey, let's calm down for a second, guys. Let's get our substitution pattern right. So what happens is, as soon as one guy goes, boom, you throw the other one out there.
Yep.
Because it's not a talent, it's not a scheme thing. It's just I'm tired thing.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so you got to keep throwing those fresh guys out there. You got to have your guys right here ready to go. As soon as that play's over, boom, go in. Go in. Get whoever off that field. You got to bust hump off that field. You're going to be tired? It's okay, but I'm going to give you a series.
Yeah.
Then as soon as you're done, boom, you go back on the field. And that's how you're going to have to do it. You have to believe in your rotation up front. Most teams run a rotation up front on their defensive line. They're going to have to believe in that rotation because that is going to be the only way they can go ahead and keep this team in check unless they get up early unless they get up by a good margin when Lambert has to throw the ball. Other than that, they're going to have to go ahead and start switching those guys in and out.
All right, and while the bands take the field, let's look around the state, see scores the final week of regular season action here in Georgia High School. We got North Gwinnett 14-10 over Norcross.
Two really, really good teams. I am shocked Norcross is down. I'm curious to see how that game ends up as Norcross is a very good team. Coach Maloof over there has been doing a great job forever. It seems like I think he helped build the school over there. He's been over there for so long. And they've been winning games since then.
And Cedar Grove up 7-0 over Carver, Atlanta.
Rematch of last year's state championship. Fantastic ball. Both are fantastic ball clubs. Matter of fact, the funny part is I had EJ and AJ on the show, and I'm sitting there as I'm interviewing them, and I look over and I see Dev Carter sitting there, the freshman receiver.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, buddy, since you came down here, let's go ahead and sit in this chair. And so he did a great job with his interview. Fantastic job by him. And, we had a good night that night.
And we got Pace Academy 42-7 over Mount Zion, Jonesboro.
It is really good to see Pace Academy doing a good job. Look, I call them the Fighting 31 because all they got is 31 players. Look, it is what it is. They've done a great job. They've done a great job at what they have. And they've been competitive. And you saw last week even against Stockbridge, they did the best they could. Came up short, but they competed, though.
We're going to keep it here and just watch the band play. Some impressive bands here. Lambert, Milton. Got some good bands. And I was like, Alex, you're giving me motions.
I know, right? I thought we were going to start doing the band's motion.
You want me? I mean, we could call the band. I mean, I don't know. Did I tell you my sister was in marching band? She was actually a trombone player at West Forsyth.
You actually did not tell me this, and
so I have great respect for the band. I really do. And Like, they're putting on a performance here, this Lambert ensemble here.
Well, and I want people to know when I was laughing, I wasn't laughing at the band by no means, but I'm laughing at my guy Colin tell this story about the band as we were supposed to go to it. Go to break and let the band go ahead and perform and do their thing. But on a lighter note, it is good. Last regular season game here in at Lambert. So, you know, look, man, we sit back, watch the band do their thing as we take a break.
Yep.
status. Y'all make up my wrist strip off the glass. We got anchors and cabins. The party by the bottom on the bench. We got ox in the attic. Try to run up with a body to your dad. I used to be the crew in the man. You took the best brothers to the mad best boy. Chop up with them all more fast. Y'all make up my wrist strip off the glass. We got anchors and cabins. The party by the bottom on the bench. We got ox in the attic. Try to run up with a body to your dad. Being hard and back like a soul. Throwing at the mouth of the river. Sticky on toes with the blizzard. Born of a five of the silver. Phone the back, get real. Gag on the yo, make a joy, get the ice cold. Put a big cigarette good. Thanks. Throw the work and see a mush. Fool, hold the chip on the crutch. Fool. That's for the pound of the clutch. Man, that don't get got a grill. Go down and get it. Maserati on my pinky. It's that Illuminati on my pinky. Smoking on the body, got it reach.
And we are about 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. Lambert set to receive the ball. We'll see exactly immediately what kind of adjustments the Milton coaches have made substitution-wise on their defense with the up-tempo. Like, this is like next level up-tempo offense. You don't see this as well executed at the high school level as we have seen out of Lambert here, which is why they are 9-0 on the cusp of a region championship, the first time since 2011.
Look, I agree with you 1,000,000%, man. That's what you're seeing. You're seeing execution at its finest, and you're seeing, again, what did we say at the top of that broadcast? Milton has something, Lambert wants it. There's only one way to do this. Only one way to do this. They got to sell it on the field, and that's what they're doing. They great ball game. Even though the score might not say exciting, it's 7-7, but this is a great, exciting game. I'm loving the atmosphere here. Great energy. Again, I was wondering some more students were going to come running aimlessly,
just out of nowhere, out of the abyss.
Nowhere. Again, folks, you had to see it. We turned around. We saw students running out of nowhere. We don't know where they came from. I think they just appeared.
Literally, Alex was like, "Where are the students at?" We turn around, and they're coming.
And they're
down the hill, like almost like. It was just a stream of them. It wasn't like,
Do you remember Doctor Strange? He does a little circle thing, and people go through the little portal.
Is that what happened?
Apparently.
I mean, and just a couple more quick scores. We got Camden County up 14-7 over Lowndes. Colquitt County up 10-7 over Richmond Hill. Got Westlake 14-0 over Campbell. Marietta 14-7 over North Paulding. Parkview 21-7 over Grayson.
Hey, look at old Parkview.
Wow, there you go.
They've had a couple of losses lately. Let's see if they can go ahead and keep it going there and keep something going for themselves.
Cherokee up 17-14 over Kennesaw Mountain. That's a surprise. Got Denmark 14-0 over Forsyth Central. And then we got our game 7-7. We are set for the kickoff here. Lambert 9-0, first time since 2011. They've started undefeated. They were undefeated 5-0 in 2011, topping it here in 2022, 9-0. It's been a minute since Lambert has been at this level.
I gotta be honest with you. As long as I've been doing this, I don't remember them being at this level. But
yeah,
I'm sure
it was about like over a decade from what I was seeing.
Yeah.
Doing my prep work in preparation for this game.
Well, yeah, and your prep work is amazing too.
Well, thank you.
You know, you shut yourself in the room, you turn off all the lights, and you have this one swinging light in the middle, and you're just doing work.
Just do it.
Yeah.
The single light bulb on a string that just swings.
Yeah.
And here's the kickoff. Well into the end zone. Lambert's going to start at the 20. I'm excited. I'm excited to see this drive, these halftime adjustments. These are two great coaches, two first-year head coaches.
Yes.
Who have been with their program, got promoted, and they are doing work with their respective schools.
Well, I think another thing that needs to be addressed, too, is the music that's been playing during halftime. Lambert, I tell you what, didn't expect it. They had some old school doing the bum bum. We'll just call it that since we're on there. You know, people dancing, having a great time, and the electric slide, and you know, they got a lot going on here. A lot going on. It's been good. It's been good.
Got two backs in the backfield, one to each side of Tyre. We got motion here, and here's the swing pass off the hands, the fingertips.
Great call.
That was a good call.
They went to that in the first quarter. They were able to pick up some yards. If that young man's able to catch the ball right there, which, again, he catches more times than not, he picked some yards up. He picked some yards, but I think somehow, somewhere, I think he saw a defender out of peripheral and, you know, kind of tensed up a little bit. The ball went through his hands.
Intended receiver there was Ethan Terry. Brings up 2nd and 10. Here's the snap to Tyre, and here's the handoff. Getting to the outside for about 3 yards on the gain. That was Tommy Lafayette on the carry.
Now I think what Tommy's going to have to do, though, Tommy's going to have to get behind those pads one good time. Because he keeps stopping and letting the run by happen, but the run by is not happening. And they keep latching on to him. So, you know, whether he tries to let the run by happen and he's getting stopped for 1 yard, right? Go ahead and get behind your pads, lower that shoulder, and let's get about 2 or 3 more yards where every yard matters in games like this.
Got 5 wide receivers now in the formation for Tyre. Tyre's looking back. Catch is made, and it's just enough for the first down. That was Bradley Gabriel.
I'm surprised Milton's giving them any cushion.
Yeah.
They haven't went downfield. I can't even remember when they went downfield. If they have.
I don't think they have either.
Yeah.
And that was a throw into the dirt
Pass is incomplete.
by Tyre. It was a little awkward there.
That was.
Don't know if that was just play not there, we're going to kill it, or slip out of his hand a little bit. I don't know. Any rate, we're 2nd and 10 now. Ball at the 31-yard line.
But yeah, I don't see why Milton DBs are ever giving these receivers any room. They haven't went downfield, so hey, we're going to come up on everybody and play some football.
And here's Tyre, and that was very close to a backwards pass.
He is lucky.
That was very lucky.
He's lucky. And I get it. He's trying to make a play.
Yeah.
I totally get it. Look, we've all been there where you try to press a little bit. He's trying to make things happen for his team. He's probably gotten away with it before. But in this type of game, every single yard matters. Every single play matters. You know, and you just have to take care of the ball. And I don't want to say, kid, be smarter with the ball. Like that's assuming that he wasn't, you know, a smart kid. He is a smart kid. Just made a bad decision there.
Yeah. Yeah, 7-7, tightly contested game. You don't want to give the other team any momentum with a turnover. And here's Tyre, and here's a shot down the field. And that's a one-handed interception. My goodness, that's Ja'Cory Stewart.
That is going to be on our highlights right there.
Holy cow.
That is going to be on our highlights. A one-handed first off, he put the receiver with his left arm, said, just stay right here for a second, right? Then he said, hey, if you don't mind, hold my Gatorade. I'm going to go ahead and get this interception with my one hand, pick up some yards, help his team out, and keep him in good field position to help him get a drive and try to score. Now, here's what Lambert has to watch out for right now. Watch out for the big play. After every turnover, they like to go for the gusto, as they say. Go for the throat, so many words. Watch out for the big play. If Milton plays it safe, totally understand. But if they go up top, I wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, here's the spot in the game for a shot play. Big interception there by the Jack linebacker, Ja'Cory Stewart. And here's a little trickeration. Billings and Wyatt Nivee did not run down the field. It was there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't know what.
I don't think he knew the play. That's what it had to be. He didn't get the call for the play. He didn't know. Like we said, after a turnover, usually what all teams do this. And all of your, like, kind of your more riskier play callers do that. Yeah. After a turnover, they go for a big play. That's kind of why I saw it coming. But it looks like it wasn't communicated properly to everybody.
So Wyatt Nivee stopped his route well short of the throw by Billings. And here's a more traditional play. Mouskowitz up the middle for no gain. And it's now quickly 3rd and 10.
Number 33, Joseph.
You know, if you look at it, Milton's just struggled to run the ball all year long.
Yep.
And I know coach is waiting for it. But here's the thing. I don't know how much longer he's going to hold off with Luke Nichols not running this ball. Eventually it's going to come a time where they're going to say, Luke, you have to run it, you have to throw it, you have to go in the booth and be Superman. But that's going to have to get done.
And here's Nickel with the snap, and he's going deep. He's got his receiver. That's Gatling with the catch, and he is inside the 5-yard line. Gatling had separation, and Nickel put it right on the one in front of his chest.
Somewhere in there, the DB got dislodged from his technique. He lost him. You saw when he looked back, he wasn't there no more, right? He feels for a second. He doesn't see the receiver, and Gatling was running basically by himself. I mean, that's for this game, that's as good as you're going to get right now.
There's a good 5 yards of separation at least between Gatling and the cornerback there for Lambert. And here's Nickel, a handoff, trying to get the corner and diving into the end zone. That's Robert Billings for the Milton touchdown.
Fantastic play call. Because he's picked up 5 yards on that play every single time, 3 to 5 yards every time. Right here down the goal line, we're saying, look, man, we got enough speed to get outside. After that, I just need you to be an athlete.
Yep.
After that, I need you to be the best athlete on the field, which you are. Go be that. That's probably what the play was called in the huddle. Go be an athlete.
Go be an athlete.
Go be an athlete. Come back with a touchdown. Don't come back to the sideline.
Like, here you go, Robert. You're going to Clemson. Be an athlete for us right now.
There you go. Be an athlete, buddy.
Now it's 14-7.
They probably told him, go Tigers, as he was running in.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Touchdown by Billings puts the Eagles up 14-7 following the interception by Ja'Cory Stewart. Still can't get over how just nonchalant that one-handed, just right in the...
Fantastic play.
That was so good.
And, you know, they say you put DBs at DB because they're receivers that can't catch. You know, that's the saying. But obviously he can catch, as he just showed off his pass-catching ability with the one-hander on the hip.
I don't know. Maybe he just can't catch it with two hands. That's why he's back there.
That might be it. You know, here's the funny thing. I've seen you do that before. When you were, you know, pulling out food out of your cabinets and you were catching stuff that was falling out of your cabinets because, you know, your cabinet runneth over.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, cans of corn are easier to catch one-handed than a 50-yard football pass.
You should be on some kind of video game show, you know, or some game show where they're catching stuff out of cabinets.
That would be the most boring game show of all time. Cabinet catch.
Cabinet catch.
All right, and again, another great kickoff. 5 yards into the end zone. Lambert's going to start at the 20.
Now, it's very important that Lambert at least gets a drive. They got to get across the 50, right? You got to flip the field somehow, some way, if you don't come out of this with a touchdown or 3 points. Because if they do get behind like that, yes, their offense is good, but it doesn't pick up chunks of yards.
Right.
So it would be a little bit more difficult for them to do that.
So Lambert now trailing 14-7. We got 9:38 left in the third quarter. Here's Tyre.
Nice.
And great job just making the tackle at the mesh point. And you know what? You know who that was? Ja'Cory Stewart.
With the one-handed interception.
With the one-handed interception, coming back, tackling essentially the quarterback and the running back just all at once.
He gave him a big hug.
Big old hug.
He gave him a big hug. Kind of reminds me of that sack we had a couple weeks ago with Sandy Creek and Cedar Grove when AJ Green sacked the quarterback and the left tackle.
Yep. So we got 5 receivers now in the formation for Tyre. Tyre's looking downfield. He's got a receiver, but he's going to take off himself, and he's going to get about 6 on the play.
He's going to have to trust his receivers on that. He's going to have to let it go. Because here he had, at the bottom and up top, he had even.
99, Terrence Spencer.
He had him even. You know, when I say even, the DB and the receiver were even. Go ahead and trust him and let it go.
I believe that was Christian Smith who was running down with his hand up. Had the space. Tyre decided to take it himself and is now 3rd and 4. And here's the snap to Tyre. Tyre rolling out. He's not finding anything there. He's staying alive. He's got room to go. Is he going to run for it? He's going to throw it across his body. The catch is made. Great job, James Tyre, keeping the play alive and finding his wide open receiver. Christian Smith making the catch on that.
When you watch him play, it's almost like a play on Madden, right? Hey, look, it's not open. I'm going to run around a little bit, then let it go, find an open man.
Here's Tyre taking himself up the middle, gets upended. Tackle made by Jack Lawson, gain of 4 on the first down play. We got 7:42 now left in the third quarter. Lambert at midfield here, trying to answer the Milton touchdown. Got 3 receivers to the bottom of the screen. Single coverage up top. Here's the handoff. Break it to the outside. Get room. Jukin Phillies. He's got a route to the end zone, and it's a touchdown. Longhorns. That is Cam Bland.
And that's the big play they've been waiting on. They've been waiting on a big play, and they were able to get it out the running game. And Cam Bland, who had an interception earlier, who is one of the people that they say are going to help change this Lambert program over, that's what he's doing tonight. He gave you an interception. He's giving you a big run. He came to play. He came to play.
And just like that, we're an extra point away from a tie ball game. Cam Bland took the handoff, went to the right side, cut it back all the way across the field, and just outran the Milton defense. Extra point is good, and is now 14-14. 7:13 here in the third quarter.
Like we said, this is going to be critical for Lambert. They had to strike back. They couldn't let this game get out of hand, and that's what they did. Again, I love how they create their running lane through alignment and motion. And they're saying, okay, hey, look, we might not have the athletes you got. That's okay. We're fine with that. But guess what? We're posted up. We're going to do what we're supposed to do. We're going to block this thing up front. Our guards are going to get to that second level, to that linebacker. Our running backs are going to run that track. We're going to do everything right. And if you want to beat this Lambert team, that means you have to play 4 quarters of sound, disciplined football to beat this team.
Cam Bland, only a sophomore, great vision on that run. And the kick is into the end zone here. Milton starting to drive at the 20. Man, Bland is going to be a player for these Longhorns.
He was fantastic. He was young.
He's already a player, and he's got 2 more years left. Only a sophomore.
Cam was fantastic when he was young. Great ball player. You know, and one of the things I like, and this is going to be a little bit controversial to say, I'm not a big fan of players joining up. I've never been a fan of that, right? I mean, it's okay, nothing wrong. I get it.
Yeah.
But it just says something about a player like Cam Bland. Hey, I'm going to stay where I'm at. I'm going to help build my program. And he has had a direct impact on them being 9-0.
And here he is on the coverage of Esley, but it's going to be up the middle. That was a handoff. I believe it was Moskowitz. Yep. Good gain on the play. And it's exactly 10 yards on the carry, so it's first and 10 now at the 30, and Milton's picking up the tempo now. Moskowitz, again, finding some room, pulling over the defensive backs. 12 yards on the carry.
Yeah, they're trying to pick their teammate up, but I see what Milton's doing. Milton's taking a page out of the Lambert playbook and said, look, man, we're going to run this ball downhill.
And it's the Scott Moskowitz show right now. 3 carries, 25 yards from the 20 up to the 45 now. There's a flag on the play.
Tell you what, that's a great job by Milton, switching it up on them, going tempo here. Get them a little bit, of their own medicine, so to speak. Running it fast.
Oh, yeah.
The stoppage in play is helping Lambert out a little bit just to get him a little bit of breathing room. But it looks like it might be
waiting for the call on the officials. See the officials talking to the Lambert coaches, deciding whether to accept the penalty maybe or nope. Probably just giving the explanation because they're moving the ball ahead.
Flag was against Lambert. Second down.
Never saw an official call from the referees, but
Yeah. So that's what I was looking at as well right there. So what's the call?
I mean, they moved it 5 yards forward. And still first down.
Still first down.
5 yards from the end of the carry, though.
That is interesting.
So, an 8-yard penalty? I don't know what just happened. But it's 1st and 2 now. Ball at midfield. Here's the snap to Nickel. Handoff to Mouskowitz. Mouskowitz finds the hole, gets into the second level for the first down. Gain of 8 on the carry.
Milton O-line is dominating. They're excited. They're feeling good. And they're getting those key blocks from those wing players. They're kicking them out. They're kicking those ends out, kicking those linebackers out.
Again, the Mouskowitz, and why would you go away with it or from it? And Mouskowitz broke a tackle, but unable to break the pursuit of the Longhorns. Tackled for a gain of just 1.
So that was a great block by Ryan G. from Milton, the tight end, up back, whatever you want to call him. So he comes around, pulls. The linebacker meets him. Now, he's able to get him on the ground, but that linebacker did do enough to just go ahead and stop the running back's feet in the hole, make it a little bit difficult for him.
Ryan Gee for Milton got offers from Ohio State, Florida State, Tennessee, Ole Miss, among others. Heck of a player there for the Eagles, and that's a throw high to Gatling. Unable to come down with that, and it's now 3rd and 9 for the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm not sure. The way he jumped, it must look like somebody was holding him.
I think that's what Gatling was.
That's what he thought so, too, yeah. So I couldn't quite tell over there, but, you know, hey. Again, that's why we're up here, and they're down there. But, again, we said it earlier, the referees don't let you play physical out there.
Yep.
They set
and
that
we
tempo
saw that
at the beginning of the
play
game.
1.
Yeah,
yep.
So they've been consistent all night long.
Now we got a 3rd down, big 3rd down, 3rd and 9. Ball on the Lambert 41-yard line. Nickel looking out and unable, and there's the flag. And honestly, out of all, it looked like Billings just tripped.
Now, see, I'm wondering what's going to happen. You got the back judge here called it, but the referee that was literally standing right beside it did not throw his flag.
To me, it looked like Billings just tripped coming out of his route. It looked like he tripped
coming out of, yep, exactly.
I saw a lot more contact not get called in this game, and then we get that for the pass interference.
That was interesting. That was
tough break for Lambert.
I know the coach from Longhorns, the coach from Lambert is going crazy. He's saying, look, y'all had a referee standing right there, and he didn't call it. He didn't call it for a reason, but you called it back here, 15 yards away from the play. How is that possible?
The referee with the worst view of the play was the one who called the flag. Threw the flag. So it's 1st and 10. Lambert's going to have to shake it off, and they do a good job there stopping Nickel for just a gain of 1.
They hit him.
Yeah, that was a big hit Nickel took right there.
They hit him good. I wouldn't be surprised if the next play is a run play. Go ahead and give Luke just, give him a little bit of a rest. Get back big on the inside, go to run play, and just, hey, your down's going to be the 3rd down. Second down. You're going to be on 3rd.
So Mouskowitz comes in. He's in the backfield here with Nickel. Mouskowitz to the left of Nickel. 2 receivers top of the field. Gowling and Esley. Mouskowitz rolls out. Nickel's going to carry it again. He takes another big hit by a trio of Longhorns.
So that's shocking to me. And not saying it's a bad call. Coach Ben over there, hey, look, it's his team. He's doing a great job. But what I will say is
make some noise.
The quarterback just took a big hit.
Yeah.
To send him back in there and take another big hit, that's tough. That's tough. They're showing they're going to hit him. I was a little shocked. They didn't go there and run it back, ball tackle like they were. It's 4-down territory, so they might be going back to the ball tackle.
Got 2 tight ends to block here. Going out in the route, however, and it's going to be a jump ball. Catch is made by Gatling for the touchdown. Just climbing the ladder.
Hey, man, look, the kids call it head top. That's what the kids call it. And sometimes it's like this in the huddle. Hey, do we got any guys that was maybe named the freshman All-American? Do we got any guys that's had a lot of offers? Do we got any guys that people talk a lot of good things about? Hey, coach, that's me. That was DeBron. He raised his hand. Okay, DeBron, we're running that play. There's no need to call the play out. There's no need to talk about it. It's just going to call it DeBron. Get the ball to him. Touchdown.
DeBron Gatling, the junior for the Eagles, 4-star class of 2024. He's going to be able to pick wherever he wants to go. He's got a lot of offers already, and I'm sure there are still more to come for this athlete for the Eagles, DeBron Gatling.
Yeah, he's a fantastic player, man. He's a fantastic player. He's just as good as they come. And you saw when they needed him, they've been able to go to him. You know, besides, I think he had that one drop earlier. And then maybe you can argue the interception. Maybe could have gave you a little bit better of an effort. But, hey, first play of the game, he thought it was pass interference, I'm sure. It was what it was. But down here near the goal line, hey, there's only one call.
Yeah.
Coach, get the ball. Give me the ball. That's what he said. Coach, give me the ball. He said, what did you say? Coach, give me the ball. I got it.
Last two drives, it's been Gatling at that far end of the field, getting them down inside the 5, and then next drive getting them into the end zone. Milton, so far 2 for 2 touchdowns on both of their drives in the second half. They're up 21-14. We got 3:58 left in the third quarter now.
California hand wash from College.
See how long the Longhorns can just
PCD Manufacturing.
exchange touchdowns here with Milton.
You know, one thing that just me watching them during the season and obviously just watching them here in person tonight, they're resilient. They're resilient, so they're going to continue to put themselves in position to win the game.
So now Lambert's turn to start from the 20. Tyre getting outside the pocket, and he runs out of time, and that's going to be a sack. Wyatt Smalley, credit for that sack. That's his 4th sack of the season.
So you're starting to see the adjustment on the defensive line. Here's their adjustment. And I'm sure it was probably some motivating words that the defensive line coach said to him. Hey, look, fellas, you're going to have to run. You're going to have to run. I know you're tired, all that kind of stuff. But he's not giving up on the play, so you can't give up on the play. And that's sort of like what the adjustment that they made.
And here's a handoff and a good cut. And I believe that's Cam Bland. Nope, sorry, that was 32, not 35. That was Tommy Lafayette on the carry.
And what did we say earlier, right? You had to stop doing that pass-by stuff. Stop putting your foot in the ground, trying to juke them and all that kind of stuff. You don't have the type of buttons on your body like you have on Madden. Let it go. Stop doing it. Go ahead and get behind your pass, run hard, pick up what you can, and that's what he did right there. You saw it was a way better run. One of his better runs he's had today.
So gain of 8 makes it a 3rd and 8 now. Got the sack yardage back and then some. Got 5 wide receivers now for Tyre. Tyre's got to find his man, and he runs out of time. Great pursuit on the play. That was Owen Phillips making the sack. Phillips, his 8th sack of the season.
I'll tell you what, number 9, Jack Lawson, one of the things that I like what he did, he's Milton's spot. So what they've done is they've said, okay, look, we're not going to bring pressure no more. We're going to believe in our front 4, okay? And secondly, we're going to say, with our spy, just stay in front of him. Whatever you do, stay in front of him because he's going to change fields. He's going to change directions, I should say. Just stay in front of him and let things happen. That's what he did. Great job by Jack Lawson.
And fair catch is made by Wyatt Navi at the 45-yard line of the Eagles. And Milton's got a chance to really put some separation between them and the Longhorns. Winner takes the region championship. This is a big drive right here. 1:53 left in the 3rd. Milton scores. It's a 2-touchdown game. Lambert has yet to lead in this ball game. We've been tied at 7. We've been tied at 14. Milton has a chance to distance themselves here. Here's Nickel. Nickel's going to take it himself. He's going to go off the left side of the line.
Number 5, Luke Nickel.
Gaining 5 on the first down play.
This is the time where I would expect Luke Nickel to take over. Remember how they were running him earlier? I was kind of shocked by that. Now is the time where, hey, Luke, we're going to need you to pick up 5 yards, then we're going to need you to complete some passes. Let's see how they stay on the ground here.
And again to the left side is Mauskowitz. Mauskowitz not successful on that play. Running off the left tackle, Evans Zapata lost a yard, so now it's 3rd and 5. Lambert can get off the field here, 3 and out.
Could help.
With the great field position Eagles had, that would be huge.
Now, I don't see DeBron on the field right here.
No, it's Wyatt Navi and Mark Esley are the 2 receivers.
Let's see if they go to that dig route on the inside like they've been going.
And they're
looking
looking at for Navi. It's a low, and they're ruling it a catch.
The reception is made at the 40-yard line.
There was some discussion between the officials. But according to the stripes, White Navi went down to get it. That's a first down for the Eagles at the Longhorns 40-yard line.
That's a big-time throw. That's a big-time throw by Luke Nickel. You roll to your right, your team needs you. 3rd and 5, complete a pass, man.
And here's the handoff to Mauskowitz. Mauskowitz just stood up at the line.
Yeah. At this point, they're running for balance.
Yeah.
They're running for balance. Anything outside of running Luke Nickel, they're running for balance.
Noah Dobbs on the tackle.
Now, I am surprised to see DeBron. Okay, here he comes. He comes back in the game. I thought they were going to be content to let it run to halftime, but they're not. They're going to try to get one more play in, looks like. No, they're not.
Got Milton coaches jumping up and down, and it's going to be a timeout for Milton. Oh, pardon. Into the 3rd quarter. So it's 21-14 now. We got 12 minutes left to decide Region 6 and 7A. What are your thoughts here, Alex?
DJ's off the chain right now.
Yeah.
I'm still jamming. But here's the thing. You see the Lambert players, they're cheerleaders.
Okay,
getting a little excited
let's go.
with them. Okay, hey, I'm with it.
Yeah. It's a whole school effort here.
I'll tell you what, that is pretty cool there. I like to see that personally. That means everybody's all in. It's a family over here. But from a football standpoint, get it back on it. From a football standpoint, Milt's got to lean on 2 things. You got Luke Nickel.
Yep.
Luke Nickel can get you 5 yards right here, right now. He can get you, I would say 3 or 5 yards. He can get you 3 or 5 yards. We got to lean on him. His 4th quarter, region championship is on the line. That's what it's going to be. Also, too, he can complete passes. They had a dig route that was coming over to him, a combo up there. They had a go route on the inside, a dig route outside. Curious to see if they go back to that. Or you just want to say, hey, DeBron, you're the guy. I'm going to you. Now, here's what has surprised me, though. They kept Ryan G in blocking for most of the night. If they let him go ahead and leak out, he gets open. That's a big target in there in the secondary.
And here's a handoff to Billings. End around play. Billings with speed gets 9 on the carry. He'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
See if that's a hold in there.
It looks like it's going to go. Going to have to back it up. Yep, holding on Milton.
It's a little bit of a break that they needed, too.
That was a huge break. Instead of 3rd and 1,
yep.
Now it's going to be a 2nd and 21.
Yeah, and that's what they needed because, you know, look, Billsley, every time he gets that ball, he's picking up something good for him. So, hey, every now and again, you need a little bit of luck. They say the football guys kind of smile on you, shine on you, reach in the referee's back pocket and pull the flag out for you.
We got 2 receivers up top for Nickel. Mauskowitz to his right. Takes it to Mauskowitz. two defenders in his face, and Nickel making men miss.
Number 5.
It's going to go as a 2-yard gain, but that was as impressive of a 2-yard gain as I think I've seen. We got a long
It was. So what they were doing, G, exactly what we talked about, Ryan G, it leaked out the backfield. You figured it was coming. So he leaks out the backfield. That's a big 6'5", 220 target in the secondary running wide open. That's going to be a problem to bring down. That's going to give you at least 10 yards. But the defense did a great job. Defense line did a great job causing chaos in Luke's face, making him pull the ball down, and now becoming a runner instead of a quarterback, instead of a distributor of the football.
Sam, give it up for number 54, Thomas Hall.
That was Thomas Hall, the nose tackle for the Longhorns, able to walk off the field on his own power.
On a side note, Walton Raiders, 36, Wheeler 10. Is there anybody in the state besides Mason Hughes that is putting up numbers like Walton? I don't think there is.
I don't think so. Got trips to the top. 3rd and 19 for the Eagles. Lambert has to get off the field here. We got a handoff to Mouskowitz. Mouskowitz is able to get a good gain. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8.
That pickup was huge.
It's decision time
was
now.
Huge. So now what happens is if Coach Ben wants to, he could have went for it on 4th down, but I get it, though. I get it. His defense is playing well. Hey, guys, let's not play with it. Let's go ahead and punt, and let's do what we do. They've only had really one big play.
Yeah.
You really think about it.
That Cam Bland touchdown, yeah.
Yeah. Other than that, outside of all that, their defense has been playing well.
26, Felipe.
At the same time, if I'm Lambert, again, you got to see ball kick. See ball kick, watch fake.
Felipe Mata trying to pin Lambert. And it's a fake.
That's what said.
And Mouskowitz has the first and a lot more. Getting down to the 12-yard line on the fake punt.
That's exactly what we just said.
What a call.
Just said it. Look, whenever they're that close, you got a little bit of momentum going for you. If they get stopped, it's not necessarily a killer because your defense has been playing well. That's why I said they have to see ball kick because right here was a perfect time to run a fake. And that's what it did.
Ball's marked at the 13-yard line now. 1st and 10. We are under 10 minutes. 9:59 and counting left in this ball game. Milton up 21-14. Huge play on the 4th down fake punt. Here's Nickel. Nickel's going to take it himself.
Quarterback keeper by number
3
5, Luke
down
Nickel.
to the 10. 2nd and 7. Like you said, Nickel. Time for Nickel to take over. Getting 3 to 5 on 1st down.
Yeah.
Stay ahead of the chains.
What they want to do right here is stay ahead of the chains and move that. Let that clock run. Let that clock run. I wouldn't be surprised if Billingsley got the ball here somehow, some way, if they're able to do it.
Got everyone in tight on the formation. Nickel pitches to Billings. Billings trying to get the edge. He's able to get close to the 1st down. Going to mark him at the 5, so about 2 yards short in 3rd and 2.
You can see it coming. You can see it coming.
32, ball on the 5.
Yeah, one thing you can give, again, Milton's been in battles. They've been in wars where they've had, you're playing A, B, C, and D ain't working. So you have to figure it out. And by this time of the season, they understand, go with your playmakers. Go with your playmakers, give them the ball, and let's live with that.
Similar looking play, and this is Nickel going to take it himself. And I don't think he's going to get there.
I don't think he's going to get there, but either
it's going to be 4th and 1. He needed 2. Lambert held him to just 1 on the carry.
I wouldn't be shocked if he went for it here.
It's going to be 4th down and short.
They're going to kick it. And the reason I said I wouldn't have been shocked for them to go for it, if they were just going to go with a heavy look and say, Luke, give me 2 yards.
And And this is Khalid Mota 4 for 8 on the year, long of 52. It's about extra point range. He's 26 of 28. Make it a 2-score game here. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
The field goal is good.
It's 24-14 now in favor of Milton. We got 8:07 left in the ball game.
Now it gets tough. Now it gets tough because now you're 2 scores down.
Yep.
And you're asking a Lambert offense that for tonight, we're not talking about any other night, but for tonight, you know, they just haven't had their mojo. They've had it on one drive where they were able to really go ahead and tempo, put the defense in awkward positions. But other than that, outside of that, then of course the big play, if I don't count that, that's a big play. They struggle. They struggle pretty much most of the night.
Longhorn fans.
So what they're going to need here, they need something quick. They need to score within that
Our first playoff game
before really that 5-minute mark to try to get that ball back.
Not Friday, but Saturday. Game time to be announced soon.
All right, it's go time now for Lambert. Down 10 here. Region championship on the line. Winner takes the region. Not sure what the holdup is here on the kickoff. Kick from Mota. Going to go into the end zone for a touchback.
Ball goes into the end zone. Ball be marked at the 20. First down and 10 for the Horns.
You know, just looking back over the night, man, it's been so hard for Lambert.
Yeah.
Whether it's starting position, whether it's picking up first downs, like everything is a huge celebration because it's 50-50, right? Maybe they can get it, maybe they can't. There's nothing that's been sure for them besides, like I said, outside that one drive they had where they scored, where they were able to kind of go ahead and run their type of offense and have their way.
And I don't know about you, but I don't think I've really seen them get into that high-tempo rhythm they had on that one drive.
No, I haven't seen it.
Milton's done a good job making adjustments, forcing punts, and here's a good swing pass for Lafayette. It's a good gain.
Good game, solid. But remember, that's what they ran coming out of halftime. They ran that exact play coming out of halftime where, you know, they were hoping to pick up something, and they just threw everything off from there.
Well, here we go. Lambert's going fast. Another swing pass to the outside. Enough for a first down.
Now, see, this
Christian
is
Smith.
This is their offense. This is when they get going. But again, they have to do things the right way. You have to catch the ball. Other guys have to be blocking. Like, things have to be done right. If it's not done right, it throws them off.
Ball on the 30. First and 10 now. Tyre looking for space. He's still alive. He's going to take it himself. And he's going to gain 4 on the play after probably running at least 40.
I like him. I like him, man. Hey, look, every now and again you ask what a quarterback is. Is he a pocket passer? No, not really. Is he a dual threat guy? Is he a scrambler? He's not really fast enough for that. But is he a gamer? Absolutely. He's a gamer, and he wins ball games. And I'll tell you what, he's a joy to watch.
All right, Tyre catches his breath, and there's a on the ground, fortunate bounce right back into the hands of the running back. That was Tommy Lafayette on the carry.
Tell you what, that's a good living for Tommy Lafayette right there. He must do a lot of good things in life. You know, he hands out, you know, he tutors. He tutors kids that have trouble in math or something. He's doing some good
volunteering at the soup kitchen here, and it's a QB sneak for Tyre. I don't know if he's got it.
Looks like they're going to.
Well, the refs are going to spot it right on the 40, and that's where he needed to be.
See if they just give it to him. Yeah, that's what he usually do.
Giving him the first down.
Yeah.
On the 40, that is a
We got 6:23 and counting left in the ball game here. Lambert's trying to go fast, down 2 scores. Snap is the tire. Here's the handoff.
Ball carrier by
Not
number
much
35,
there for Cam Bland.
No
1
gain,
yard.
second down.
I would like to see them run that swing pass with Bland.
Yeah.
Even though Tommy has done a great job for them, I would like to see Bland in space.
Well, we saw what he could do in space.
Yeah, he got up out of there.
Got the 40-something yard touchdown. Their only touchdown here in the second half. And here's a good pass.
Good call.
On target, on rhythm. Ball is ripped out, however.
Let's see what they call that down. I think they're spotting it right here.
I don't know. No official ruling.
That's the call by number 15, Luke Logan.
It was Luke Logan on the catch. Big call here. Big decision.
It's like a spot.
And I think they're going to rule him down.
Yeah. So every now and again you do what's considered like kind of a makeup call. I think they missed that face mask. They missed him basically ripping his helmet off.
Yeah.
Timeout, Milton.
So whatever they discuss, hey, this happened, whatever happened, they're like, okay, you know what, look, hey, it's their ball. Their ball. His knee was down. I don't know. You could have said the ball came out, but it looked like he was trying to rip his helmet off at the same time too.
That was a hold your breath moment for the entire Lambert High School.
Yes. I saw people hold their pom-poms in the air. No more waving it back and forth. No, none of that.
We got 5-11 in the ball game. If that goes back over to Milton, there's a good chance that's ball game.
It gets tough. It gets tougher for them. And right now, first off, the hitch route was a good route to call. That was a good call.
On target pass by Tyre, too.
Great job. It's hard to go to that when you got such tight coverage. But, again, number 2's been off all day. As far as covering them, they've been off on number 2 all day long, number 2 receiver. So I'm surprised they hadn't went to that more. However, look, after they get this first down, now they got to start talking, especially while they got time while the Milton coaches when they're talking with the refs. Yeah, look, it looked like a fumble. We'll just say that. So I get where he's coming from. But here's right here where they have to start game planning and saying, okay, after this first down, we got to get some plays that get us yards.
Yeah. It's 3rd and 1.
There's white stripes right here, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to the DJ. That's too bad. That was the best part right there. I know, right?
Yeah,
take a little more. Milton Coach Reeves needed to have a conversation 5 seconds longer there, but here's a big 3rd down play and not gonna get it. Great hustle pursuit. And it's going to be a loss of a yard.
I was actually shocked they went back to that play. That play has worked one time today.
Yeah.
Once. That's when Cam broke. Other than that, that's it.
4th and 2 now. 2 receivers up top, single coverage to the bottom. And here's Tyre's going to take it himself. Fakes the pitch, finds just enough of a sliver.
He's a gamer.
Yeah,
he's a gamer.
Like you said, he is a gamer.
I love him. Whatever it takes to get it done, he'll do.
And they're going fast on the ball. Free rusher, good job shaking it off by Tyre. Tyre's throwing it up, and oh my gosh, off the defender's hands into the end zone.
Wow.
Sometimes, as they say, it's better to be lucky than good. Off the hands of Robert Billies, the Clemson commit had the interception.
Had it. He was right there.
And next thing you know, the Lambert receiver, oh, look what I found.
Right in his hands.
Right in his hands.
We said that they had to score right around that 5-minute mark. Now, it's 4:11 left in this game. Let the kick happen here.
And I believe it was Christian Smith that made the catch. I was just in awe of the play. I didn't really get a good look at the number.
4:11 left in this game. They have to get a stop. Preferably 3 and out is what they would like to have. They got 3 timeouts, or at least that's what it says on the scoreboard. They can very well find in a position with probably 2 timeouts with possession to get a chance to either go on top or to tie the game for Lambert. Now, if you're Milton, what do, right? You're saying, okay, here's a couple things we got. Billy Lee's worked great on this jet sweep. Okay, that's there. Luke hasn't necessarily been stopped. He's given us 2, 3, 4, 5 yards guaranteed every time. Devon has dominated outside. I'm curious to see what Milton does. Coming out. Are they going to play it conservative? If they play it conservative and try to run it between tackles without Luke, it's going to be tough for them. They haven't had much success. But if Ben is a play caller, I know he is. He's going to look at his team and say, hey, we got here with you. We're going to leave here with you. And if we got to go up top and go ahead and blow the roof off this thing, let's do it. And it means something when a team has been here before. This team played in the state championship last year. A couple years ago when they had Jordan Yates, they won the state championship. They have championship DNA in them. It's just all about can these kids here execute.
Here it is, ball on the 20. Going to be a handoff to Mauskowitz. Mauskowitz gets hit, but just rolls off the defender, gaining 6 on the first down carry.
That's one of his better runs he's had all day. That's one of his better runs he had all day. Got behind his pads. Look, offensive line said, coach, call the play. We know we haven't had much success with it, but call it again. Let's go ahead and block on up, and let's go ahead and get down this field.
This is the 4-minute offense here. Milton trying to just run out the clock to win the region of 24-21. Another handoff to Mauskowitz. Mauskowitz gaining 2. Now be 3rd and 2. We'll see what Milton does here. Think they go to the air or keep it on the ground?
Keep it on the ground. You keep it on the ground because what you've done is you put them in a tough situation where, number one, the clock is going to still run if you stay on the ground. The second thing is, hey, look, if you don't pick it up, the clock still runs. And you have to believe in your defense or you go for it. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if they went ahead and leaked out Ryan out of the backfield here, number 87.
We're at 3 minutes left in the ball game here, 3rd and 2. Nickel takes the snap, hands off to Mauskowitz. Mauskowitz is able to just power his way for a first down.
Good tough run.
Needed 2, he got 3.
Good tough run. Now here's where Lambert has to start looking at using their timeout. See if they can get a nice stop here. And then after that, hey, we got to start burning these things. Guys, look, we're going to need that stop.
2:34 and counting. Clock is ticking down on Lambert's hopes of a region championship. Nickel takes the snap. Hand off again to Mauskowitz. Mauskowitz rolling off defenders. Another good first down run. And here's the timeout from Lambert.
Tell you what, you got to give it to the offensive line.
Yeah.
The offensive line is moving bodies out the way. With G kicking, number 87, the up back tight end, with him kicking that out, it's opening that hole up perfectly as they go ahead and block it down and block it to the second level.
That was a 5-yard gain on first down, 2nd and 5 now.
And you saw it. You saw they had glimpses of it when they went tempo.
Yeah.
They were able to do that. Now, obviously, they're, Lambert's just having trouble getting their guys to the field.
Got 2:08 left in the ball game. One more first down might do it for Milton. Journey going.
Oh, man. I'm not sure if this song's going to hype you up, but, hey.
Okay, now we go. Now we got some jock jams going. I think someone told the DJ that. They're like, hey.
I thought he was about to play some Seal or something, I didn't know what was coming next. Some Celine Dion, going way back.
Gotta imagine this is going back to Mauskowitz. Snap. Hand off to Mauskowitz. Mauskowitz getting through the carry. He's going all the way. Goodbye, region championship.
Wow.
For Milton.
Wow.
That should put it away.
How about
and
that?
Bring the hardware home for the Eagles.
How about that? Look here. Coach, I know I haven't necessarily had the best game. Coach, I know they've been stopping us here and there. I tell you what, if you give me that ball and this linebacker's one-on-one and it's me and him mano-a-mano, Coach, I'm about to give it to him. And that's exactly what he does. He gets behind his pass, runs hard, runs through the tackle like it's homecoming paper, and go ahead and gets into the end zone. Big-time touchdown. And they are looking for their 6th region title in a row. To do this, guys, it is not easy. It is hard. And I'm telling you what, if the score holds, that is a great team they beat tonight. Because Lambert did not lay down in any kind of way. They fought hard all the way through. Look, the hustle plays, they made it. The luck plays, they got it. You know, they fought, they battled, they did everything they could possibly do. As you know, the season's great. Let the crowd start to clear out a little bit. It's too bad, you know. You would like to see them stay, and even if it doesn't go their way, give these guys a round of applause for something that's been done at Lambert that hasn't been done for a very long time.
Special season still, even if they score holes like you said.
Yes.
9-1 is nothing to shake your hat at. And Mauskowitz, he's been rolling off tackles, gaining extra yards that entire drive. Did the same, but was able to keep his feet this time and just right up the middle on his way to presumably, like you said, the 6th consecutive region championship for the Eagles, pending some kind of miraculous effort from the Longhorns.
First down and 10 on the 20.
The thing Lambert's got going for them, though, is they can move fast. They know how to play fast, and that's what they're going to have to do with 1:54 left in this ball game, down 31-21. Lambert has 2 timeouts. 4-receiver formation, 2 to each side. Tyre takes the snap, looking down the field, going to do a little swing pass underneath. Off target, there is a flag.
It's a late flag, too.
There was a late flag. We'll see what the call is.
I wonder if it's somehow going to be a roughing the passer call.
Might have swatted the helmet of the quarterback, maybe?
I'm not sure. I didn't quite see it as good as the ref did. Yeah.
Personal foul.
That's 15.
On Milton, yep.
And even though you're up by 10, you still don't want to see that. You know, Milton coach is like, look, hey, let's.
15 yards.
The last thing you want to do is let the clock stop and give them yards.
Right.
You know, at least let them earn the yards. That's the last thing you want to see happen. Mistake by the player, though. You know, he doesn't make that mistake often.
1:49 left now. Ball at the 35. Tyre, free rusher, trying to escape and unable to do so. Great pressure by a combination of Owen Phillips and Caleb Morin brings down Tyre.
That's what we said. That was the adjustment in the second half by the defensive line. And sometimes, guys, it's not X's and O's. Sometimes it's a little bit of chewing that needs to go on to tell that D-line, hey, you got to run. If you want to get this guy on the ground, you have got to run.
Trying to do it again and able to wrap him up by the jersey is Caleb Morin.
Look at the rotation on the D-line. This is what I was telling you about. You got to rotate them. That's what they're doing, keeping those guys fresh. And they are coming.
Clock is still ticking. Under a minute now. It's 3rd and forever. Caleb Morin's got offers from Air Force, Army, and Toledo. Wherever he goes, they're going to get a player. And Tyre's just going to heave it down the field. And almost, did he come up with it? He came up with it. Catch is made and holds the phone. Luke Logan picking up the first down. 37 seconds left. Might be too little too late, but Lambert is not laying down. Clock is ticking. We're at 30 seconds. And Tyre's just going to heave it up again. He's got a man. Oh, and it off the fingertips.
Oh.
That was Brandon Jones. Oh, it was there.
This is what we were talking about all night long. They hadn't been taking shots. Not to say that this could have happened earlier in the game. I won't say that. But what I can say is take the shot.
Yeah.
Take the shot. And you can see they have enough speed to get behind the receiver, obviously with Bruce being out tonight. You have enough speed to get behind the DB. Take that shot. You would like to see them take that shot a little bit earlier in the game, but they're taking it now. Obviously, the quarterback showed that he does have the arm strength to stretch the field. Just got to get it out there.
Yeah.
Just got to get it out there on time. And I tell you what, if that young man's able to hold on to that ball, he walks to the end zone.
Man, Wyatt Navi, the safety, feels like trying to swat the ball away disrupted the concentration just a little bit.
It might have.
Maybe disrupted the eyesight.
Yeah.
Like swinging.
Swinging, something like that. But, yeah, if he catches that ball, he walks to the end zone, and now, hey, we're playing for an onside kick.
Yeah.
And it's going to get real physical. It's going to get real physical.
And give it up for Milton player number 10.
And that was Caleb Morin making plays earlier in this drive, sacking the quarterback, walking off the field here. A little shaken up, but he's under his own power. Hopefully he's all right, as both these teams going to be in the playoffs next weekend. Got trips to the top, single coverage down low. And we have a timeout.
Clock will be adjusted to 26.
Clock was running erroneously, so that was the whistle. We're at 27 seconds left in this ball game. Tyre takes the snap, low snap, able to get it out with a rusher in his face. That was Owen Phillips with the QB hurry there. Third down now, 22 seconds left.
He's been a warrior for him. He's been a warrior for him tonight. You know, it looks like, as of right now, if the score holds, tonight hasn't gone the way he's necessarily wanted it. Neither has went that way for the Lambert team. But, look, the team's competed. The quarterback's been a warrior. I know some passes he wish he had back. But, hey, it is what it is. Adjust. And the story's not done, right? The story's not done being written because you still got playoffs.
Yep, both these teams would host a playoff game next weekend. And here's Tyre, little underneath throw. Good pursuit on the tackle. Ja'Cory Stewart with the tackle on Tommy Lafayette. Timeout Lambert.
And this part is tough. This part is tough because clock is running. The perfect season has come to an end. Last game of the season. And, you know, you got your guys, man. And I don't know what he's saying in the huddle. I don't know. But I can assume it's only this. I love you. You gave me everything tonight. Hey, we fought hard. Let's see what we can get on this play. Let's see what we can get on this play, and you go from there. But making sure this team understands that, hey, guys, look, we're probably down right now. Things don't look our way. Nothing, hold your head down about, keep your head up. Show what you can do last minute here. Let's end with pride.
Yep.
Let's end with pride if that's what the night calls for. I tell you what, it's good to see that even though we saw people leaving out earlier, there's still the Lambert faithful here. We got about 75% of the crowd here.
A lot of people still here.
And I hope they give these young men their just due on, again, something that hasn't been done at Lambert in a very, very long time.
Fourth down now, and Tyre slips the tackle. Just got to air it out. Pass is short, intercepted by Billings, and that's going to do it.
Pass is intercepted in the end zone.
And they just run the rest of the clock out.
That's your ball game.
And Milton is going to win their 6th consecutive region championship.
How about that?
Lambert goes into the playoffs as the 2 seed.
These teams absolutely impressive.
Both these teams are going to be hard outs in the playoffs.
Yes.
They cross over with Region 5, depending on either Kennesaw Mountain or Wheeler. Depending on how that region shakes out will be the opponents for these 2 ball clubs.
Yeah, and Lambert has nothing to be ashamed of. They fought hard. They gave everything they had. Look, he just came up short, man. He came up short. They ain't going to want to get it. I know that. But they came up short. They gave great effort. Hey, it happens like that sometimes. But they have something that they can move forward with and say, okay, hey, guys, here's what we did well. We gave great effort. Let's go ahead and move forward.
Playoff football. Here's the horn next Saturday. Be here.
Next Saturday, just got the announcement, is when Lambert will host their playoff game. Opponents still to be determined depending on the results from around the state. Milton comes in to Lambert and walks out region champions. Final score, Milton 31, Lambert 21. We're going to kick it down to Landon here shortly. He's going to have quarterback Luke Nickel with her. He's going to go celebrate with his team first, as he should.
As he should. What a great performance by him. Luke played phenomenal. In spots, whatever he was asked to do, he did. And look, we talked about DeBron catching those 2 big passes there. At the same time, you got to give credit to Luke throwing the ball. There were some good throws.
They were.
They were some good throws. So timely throws. He did what he had to do. Big third down he picked up here in the third quarter, rolling to his right, a dart of a pass, great catch by the receiver. And then, too, when they needed him to go ahead and play bully ball, that is what he was able to do. He was able to get behind his pass, run hard, and pick up some much-needed yardage that they needed, that Milton needed. So they're 6-1 in a row. And I love it here, man. You're looking over here, and you're seeing Lambert. Lambert's being kind of shown the respect. Lambert's being shown the respect that they deserve as the band is playing and kind of talking to Lambert. Yeah, I don't want to say talking to Lambert. That sounds like crazy to say, but
I just love this community here. Like
I do.
The entire football team facing the band as the band plays.
Yeah.
Just acknowledging such a good season that is not over.
Agreed. I am thoroughly enjoying this. Thoroughly enjoying, like, you know, you look at one side right here, you see community, you see family. And over here on the other side with Milton, you see celebration,
same thing.
Love. Like, this is the only way you make it into areas like this is you compete. You compete with everything inside of you. You give it your all. And I tell you what, sometimes it's going to go your way, like it is for Milton over here celebrating. And sometimes it's not going to go your way, like over here with Lambert. But again, I can't. Look, we didn't reach our goal of going undefeated, but we still have a goal of finishing the season the way we want to finish it. When we started this, there was no expectations that anybody thought that we could be at this moment. But now there's a new standard set. And let's give them heck when we get into these playoffs. And let's see if we can make it to that 15th game.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure, you know, it's going to be along something like that, along the line, something like that. And then with Milton, with Coach Ben over there, with Coach Ben, he's saying, look, guys, hey, the season started a little bit harder than we wanted it to. Nobody wants to lose. But, hey, look at us now. We won our ball games. We won our 6th region title in a row. And we're rolling just at the right time. And here's what else what I told you. When you play those type of games, they're tough games, right? They're going to make you better. But what I really love about it is now they know who they are. they know who they are. When they're in trouble, we're going to number 3, we're going to Rob, we're going to Luke, we're going to DeBron. That's it. That's it. And if it gets ugly, I got a running back there that I can go ahead and go to, and he's going to get the job done for.
I was going to say, when they needed that 4-minute drive, that 4-minute offense to kill the clock, Scott Mauskowitz, they're not a running team, but they were able to put their foot in the ground, shoulder pad to shoulder pad, gaining enough yardage, getting the first down, and eventually breaking it for the touchdown to seal the deal, bring the region championship back to Milton.
And, as we sit here and wait for everything to kind of, get ready for Landon to go on the sideline, she's going to be with Luke and Rob, and I'm assuming whoever else she grabs down there in the pile of young men down there celebrating their region championship. I know, they're excited to talk about, how they're able to put together another one. 6 in a row. You win 1, okay, that's cool. You win 2. Some people might say it's a fluke. But you win 6 in a row, hey, man, at this point, it just is what it is.
Right.
Yeah, it's almost.
That's a program.
Yeah, death, taxes, and Milton win the region championship.
It's no longer teams. It's a program at that point.
Exactly. And with Lambert, look, man, again, I love the fact that they had more people stay than leave to go ahead and give these young men the proper send-off that they deserve. You play this many games, you go undefeated, and then you come up short at the end. Look, nobody wants that. Nobody wants to go 9-1. Nobody wants to do that. But it happened. It happened. And the best thing that can happen is they continue to just, hey, talk to them, show them support, and try to help them move on during the season.
And it looks like Luke Nickel. It's going to be Luke Nickel and DeBron Gatling down with Landon. Their celebration has concluded. They're ready to kick it over. And we're going to kick it down to Landon with Luke Nickel.
Reporting live from Lambert High School. I'm here with Milton quarterback Luke Nickel. Luke, we talked earlier this week about how important it was going to be to keep the streak alive and get another region championship win tonight. What emotions are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling great. Just wonderful how we kept the streak going, and it's awesome. Just keep it going.
All right, and this puts your team in a great position as you head into playoffs next week. What's going to be your message to the team going into next week?
Just keep playing hard, stay consistent, and the job's not finished, so we're going to keep putting in the work and keep doing our thing.
All right, well, congrats on that big win tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right, now we'll bring in number 1, DeBron Gatling. DeBron, your team came out tonight and played a very competitive game. You secured your 3rd region title. Just talk to me a little bit what you saw from your team tonight.
We came out a little short in the offense in the first half. We fought through the adversity, came out hard. The team we all just played a team game. I'm just proud of this team, man. We've been through so much ups and downs, man. I'm just proud of this team.
All right, and tonight you put up 2 touchdowns while the game was tied. What was working out so well for you tonight?
I feel like I'm the best receiver in the state and in my class, so I feel like if you give me man-on-man, then, I'm going to win every time, and that's what I did tonight.
All right, well, congrats on that win, and good luck in the next couple weeks.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You're welcome. Once again, this is Landon Knight from Lambert High School with NBC 11 Alive and Born to Compete. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and have a great rest of your weekend. Was that so bad?